All right, there we go. Here we are, everybody, in Satisfactory. We're going to get on the Tycoon's mega server. Now, remember, this mega server is running 24/7 as well. I got a lot of servers running just for you guys. Thanks to my buddies at Nitrato for being my server partner and supporting the stream and supporting all you guys to have fun together. That's what I love to do. I love to get great people together, working together. Now, you wait till you see. Oh, look out. We're getting an awesome host there from one of my favorite people. That's right, Ladybug coming in, showing some love. Lady BGR, let's give her a shout out here in the chat. Now, here's what I want you guys to do. Now, Lady is awesome. She's a great streamer and a good friend, and also my treasurer and our PvP squad leader. So I want you guys, everybody in the chat, to just take a moment right now, click that link, go over there, hit that follow button, check her out the next time she goes live. She is amazing. I appreciate her big time. Now, welcome everybody. My name is Kismet. They call me the Wasteland Tycoon. I'm a partner streamer here on Twitch. You know how you know? Because it says it right here on my shirt, right there. Twitch partner, there it is. Now, on the back, look at this. I even got my name on the back, everybody. This is when I got partnered in 2017. Check it out, right there. I even got my own special shirt that Twitch gave me. Thank you so much to Twitch for all the love and attention as well. Now, right now, we're raising funds for Fallout for Hope for St. Jude. So come on in, relax, take it easy. We're playing multiple games today. We're just playing Astroneer. Now we're switching over to Satisfactory, see how my team has been doing, building up our factory. And then we're going to play some Fallout 4 for Fallout for Hope for the rest of the day. Now, typically, I also play a bunch of other games like New World. We play a lot of survival games like 7 Days to Die and stuff like that. So feel free to hang around, hit that follow button, and have a good time with the rest of my community. Now, also, we're literally giving away hundreds of games. That's right, hundreds of games right here in the stream. Random game giveaways. We're giving away Astroneer, Fallout 76, the Deluxe Edition. Hold on, I gotta breathe a little bit. And then we also are giving away 7 Days to Die and just a host of other stuff. Gift cards, $100 Bethesda Gear gift cards. Big love to Bethesda Gear. Now, if you have not checked out Bethesda Gear, everybody, oh man, you can have lots of cool stuff. Where is he? He's over here. Come here, my little buddy. You can get cool stuff like this. It's my buddy, Dogmeat. Isn't he cute? He's so cute. He's my little buddy. He's my little buddy. He goes with me everywhere. My favorite companion in Fallout as well. Now, again, they call me the Wasteland Tycoon. I even rock the fashionable glasses. That's right. I got them in real life, everybody. They cost me $55. You're like, what the heck, kid, man? What don't they? Well, the glasses are actually worth $5, but I can only find them in Australia. So it cost me $50 to ship them. Yeah, that's a true story, everybody. That's how hardcore of a Fallout fan that I am. I had to have the ones, right? Not the oval ones. These are the perfectly round ones. See, that's the difference. If you're a Fallout fan, you notice that kind of stuff. So there you go. Now, again, thank you for bringing your awesome community into mine, lady. Always great to see you. Cool shirt. I love it. Yes. That's when I got partnered 5 years ago. And then they gave me a shirt with my name on the back. And they gave it to all the partners that was there at TwitchCon. But it's my favorite thing. It's my favorite shirt that I've unlocked here on the stream. So, yeah, rocking it. And, of course, I'm partnered out of 9 million or 8 million streamers here on Twitch. I'm only one of about 40,000 streamers who are partnered with Twitch. And that's all thanks to you guys for the outpouring of love, for hanging out here in the stream and showing so much love, whether you subscribe or donate bits or whether you just lurk in my channel. I have a lot of people who've lurked in my channel for all 7 years and never said one word. And that's okay. I don't call out lurkers. You come in, you relax, you put your feet up. This is all about a little positivity and love and joy into your day. And we're trying to bring some love also to sick children around the world by raising funds toward the Kismet Charity Love Train, which goes directly to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital right there through that charity link. And we have already unlocked massive tons of giveaways, thanks to all of your guys' generosity to St. Jude's right there. But if you like to unlock even more giveaways and even get your name in game, that's right, we're going to put your name way up there. Look at that. That's awesome. We're going to put your name way up there. Look at this gigantic factory of awesomeness that is my crew. And now my crew's been helping out, and we got their names right over here on the board. Now, I came up with this awesome production board idea. I absolutely love it. I think it's one of my more genius moments. You can see we got peeps hanging around. We got the new Fix-It updated holiday event that we're working on as well. And you can see we got O in here, we got LOC, we got H-Town, we got Crafty Sloth, all helping out. And of course, I am working on moving the base to the top. Look at the trains. You see the trains over there? Some trains over there, and he's running those trains way up to there. And there's trains running out all over the place. Now, this is my train level typically up at the top. Let's go take a look up there. I just moved our hub up there. We got a bunch more stuff to move up there. Let's go take a look. Let's see what they got done while I was off playing some Fallout 4. Let's go look. We're just in time for Satisfactory. Yes, hardcore Fallout. You know it. Nice. Yes. Again, welcome everybody. Thanks again, lady. I appreciate you bringing everybody in. Now, for all my New World crew as well, we're going to be suspending our Tuesday and Thursday events during the holidays so people can spend more time with their families as well as to enjoy the new holiday events that's going to be dropping for New World. Look at this beautiful view right here, everybody. Uh-oh. I don't know why it is I got to sneeze all the time, everybody. But look at this beautiful view here, of course, of the beautiful waterfall coming down from up here. Now, of course, what we're doing here, everybody, we are part of a global super stream event that's called Fallout for Hope, and we are trying to raise funds for St. Jude's. Now, also, what we're doing in-game is we're working together. We are part of a galactic trade company that drops you here on the planet, and your job is to collect resources and build factories to make other resources out of those raw resources, and then you keep building it up and building it up. And the more you progress, the more things that unlock, very much like Astroneer, but this game is an 11 out of 10. This is the only game I've ever given an 11 out of 10 because it's how building should be in every game. It is really taking building to a whole nother level. The elegance of how it builds is amazing. My favorite new thing in the game is called zooping, where you go F, and then I'm hitting F like I'm going to take it out, right? That's how normally you can take something out like that. But I can also pick it up and actually remake that thing right there. Or I can hit middle mouse button, pick that up. I can choose zooping, and I can go zoop. I make a whole bunch of those. Oh, well, if I had enough resources. But I can make a couple of those or 10 of those at the same time just across there and build out big, ginormous factories, which you can see we're doing right over here. And you can see we've got our resources on point over here. Each of these have been filling up. Now, remember, the server runs 24/7. So not only do we have like the factor of resources and water and fluids and oil and acid and all sorts of other stuff like nitrogen gas and all that other stuff that we can tap into and use and run around, but we also have the factor of time. Because we have a private server now, we have a mega server that runs 24/7, we also have the factor of time that it will just keep running and running and running these factories. As long as it has enough power, it'll just keep running and running, and it will fill up all of these with a bunch of resources, which you can see I need a little bit of concrete here, and then I need some more plates. Let's get some more of those. And then as I pull them out, it will automatically feed it from the ones down below. Now we have a couple of these going down below, as you can see, and I'll hold on. Let's grab some power over here so I can very scarily just kind of hang off over the side. Ah, God! As you can see, we have a bunch of these. Now all of these are filling up. They might all be filled up. I don't know. Let's go down to the bottom and see if this has been filled all the way up. Now, another way we can know is to look at our feed lines to see if our feed lines are still feeding into that area. But also, it goes down to here, and then it also keeps going down more. Now, I'm using a little hover pack right now to float around. And we can see right here that this is coming out of there. But this is still feeding in there, which means that it's still feeding its way up there, right? Not that one. Not, oh, this one? Nope. Oh, that one doesn't even show up. Why does that one not show up? Is it lifting into that one? Yes, it is. So you can see it's lifting into that one just fine. Okay. Just double checking. And then we're going to check this. Nope. So what we're doing is we're looking to see where it's at right now. How much of these boxes have been filled from the top down. Now, we got to stay close to this thing over here. So We can just keep kind of going up and up and up here. This hover pack really makes this a lot easier. Nope. Aha! So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I was like 15, 20 boxes full of concrete there. And that's the cool thing about the time factor, is the fact that I don't have to leave my machine on all the time 24/7. I've got the mega server on, and it constantly fills that up. So it actually eventually will fill every single one of these up, because this will non-stop run. As long as we have power, it's perpetual power. Basically, it draws the coal and the water. In the case of the coal plants, it draws the coal and the water into the power plant. It starts the power plant up, and then the power plant has enough power to actually power the coal and the water, and that creates that perpetual loop. And that means that it can run 24/7 forever. It never stops running. And that's genius. Oh, God. Going down. Now, look at these big old presses. Now, this is part of the Fixmas. I died. All right, let's have a rip in the chat. That's part of the Fixmas event that we have going. Now, no big deal if I die. I'm right here in the base. So I can just pop down in this hyper tube. Watch this. Whee! Look at this. Just pop back down here. Try to find out where I died. Somewhere over here. There it is right there. And there we go. We just pick my stuff right back up again. No big deal. Put my stuff back on. Must have the coffee cup. Gotta have the coffee cup in there. Our vehicle. Our thing. And GG, we're back at it again. And you're like, Kismet, why do they have a coffee cup? Well, first, it's made by Coffee Stain Studios. Of course, they have a coffee cup. But also, the main reason you have a coffee cup is so you don't have this across your face the whole time while you're working. Or a chainsaw or whatever you're using, like this. Or you got your vehicle, which is blocking your view. The coffee cup is so you just have that little coffee cup. Take a little sip there too. While you're building, so it's not in your way all the time visually in the game. Now we got our board and everything down here. Now I was actually just going to go up there anyway, so let's go ahead and head up there like this and take a little bit more. And you can see we got some power going right there too. They got some battery power set up there. They got stuff running way up here. And we're going to go all the way up here to the top. There we go. Now, I've got all of these things here, and I thought he'd have some trains and stuff going up here, but it looks like he's running down the power lines there. Don't see any trains. He's got trains going down there. I thought we were going to get some trains going on the top level. Maybe not. Now, another thing they did is they built a little bit of a city over here to do. And I would have hoped they would have built it closer to the hub. But that's okay, all right? I'm going to let them build and do their fun stuff. And we're going to go over here to the Fix-It Industrial Park. It looks like somebody's building up really high there. Something really going on. So let's head over and take a look at that as well. We're just going to take a tour of what's going on. And then I'm going to work a little bit with the hub. These guys are really over here working. Woo, mama, that's really lagging me out. Lagging me out a bit, but look at that gigantic skyscraper that somebody was building. Cool, that's neato. I wonder how high they built it. Still going. Still going up. Oh yeah, it's going way up into the stratosphere. We'll go check that out. So somebody came in and built something right here. It looks like a train that goes all the way to the top as well. Top of the world train. Ah, there we go. That's what he's been doing. He's been over here building this top of the world train. But it looks like it stops, though. I don't think he finished it. That is cool, though. Top of the world tower under construction. Train. Whoa, 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 God. I felt that was open. Train available for use for Fix-It employees only. If you have time to kill, you can use the stairs. Use jetpack until train and H-tube are finished. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and, test it out a little bit first. Let's get in. I got to land first. There we go. Let's get in the train. Oh, I can't get in the train. Oh, there we go. Let's go test it out. Lost and found. Fix-It lost and found there. Now, this is the cool thing about a server, everybody, is that it runs 24/7, so people can come over here and build. I like the Fix-It Center. That's cool. And we're tapping into all the resources. Oh, what the heck? Oh, laggy. I think it's because it's trying to redraw. Wow, look at that wall of stuff they got going over there. Ah, wait, that's my stuff. That's the wall of containers over there. I kind of feel like you should have only just the front of the train on this. We're getting there slowly. Now, the cool thing is if it was automated, you could totally automate this. If you put a station at the top where you get on the train, you can just sit on the top of it, and then it would automatically just take you up there. Now, I haven't done this in a while, but I don't know what happens when you reach... Oh, God, my vertigo is kicking in right about now. What happens when you hit the end of the track now? Because they have updated where you have train collisions. Let's see if we go off the end of the track. Nope. Okay, so we don't end up off the end of the track. Got the brake. Can we go backwards? Yes. Oh, God, this is activating my vertigo in a big way. Oh, wait, he's got a train on the other side, too. Now, one of the cool things about the hover pack is it actually uses the train tracks because it has power on it. So we'll just let that slide back down on its own. So I think it's cool. So yeah, there are two trains going in two opposite directions. So I kind of feel like if you get on the front train, it wouldn't bump into each other as much. And then it would go a bit faster. Let's see. Oh, God, it feels real slow. I don't know if it's the game lag or what, because it should be cranking on the way down. Because when you go down, it starts to build momentum. And it's like the trains keep bumping into each other or something. Maybe if there was a car in between. Again, this just could be server lag because it's so massive. Alright, now we're trying to gain a little speed there. Yeah, I kind of feel like it needs a car in between so it doesn't bump into each other. This is awkward. This is awkward. This should be going way faster, everybody. Because on the way down, it actually builds momentum, typically, when you're using the trains. It's gaining speed, little by little. You can't see it because those avatars are in the way, but it's down there. I'm using the front locomotive to go, but the other one bumps into me and slows me down. So, great little test there. I would put a car in between. See how that one's coming into that? And that's most likely because of the server lag. So I would put a car in between. But alright, let's go ahead and see where this ends up. In here, let's go take a look. So yeah, we got a ways to go, everybody. Okay, hover pack it is. Does he got power all the way up? Let's find out. Going up. Oh, God. Ah, God. The vertigo is real, everybody. The vertigo is real. Ah, see, it makes me feel like I'm falling. I have this constant dizziness, this constant like unevenness, like I'm going to fall. Oh, that's as far as we go? Apparently, that's as far as we go. Nope. Okay, there we go. We're back at it. So the important thing is that you have power. See, if you have power, then you can use your hover pack, which is way better than your jetpack, because your jetpack only goes so much and then it's out. But your hover pack, if you have power and you keep running the power more and more upward as you go, and he's got to have power somewhere. I don't know. Did the stairs channel power? That's a good question. Oh, and then there we are at the end of the stairs. Yeah, he was doing a lot of work there. And then just kept building upwards and upwards. Well, where's the power at? That's my question. I wonder if it's on the outside. Oh, God. Whew. All right. I got this. I got this. Oh, yeah. That's not good, everybody. Not good for me, anyway. Awesome, though. Very awesome. Ever so slowly. He must have power somewhere because... oh, there it is. Oh, it's right there. There it is. Okay, so it's in the corner. Wow. We're getting way, way up here. Oh, God. Oh, my goodness. This is not good. Look, we're past the space elevator. We're up so high. Holy moly. This is quite the undertaking here, everybody. This is a lot of work. I give him lots of credit for this massive amount of work. Whoa. Something came fly. Oh, I hope Fred doesn't come fly. Oh, God, we're in the fog. We're in the fog now. I can't see nothing. Ah, goodness. See if we get through the clouds. You can just see some silhouettes of the base down there. All right, not good. Not good. We got this. Come on. We're going to make it to the tippy top. Let's go. Holy mackerel. End up in outer space. Oh my goodness. All right, this is really bad. There's no walls there now. I got to put my foot up against something, so I know that I literally got my leg pressed up against my desk right now, so I can feel like I'm not falling too bad. Oh my gosh, this is still going. Still going. I think we're gonna go to another planet. This is awesome, though. I don't think I've ever seen anybody do this on the server, where they made it up so incredibly high. I guess he was trying to check out what the max distance up you could go. Might want to get a little closer. There we go. Just so we're close to the power. Still going. God, like 4 hours later, we're still climbing. Wow, this is really, really far up here. Oh, this is the one. This is the one to send into Coffee State. Send in a little video of us just climbing this for about an hour and a half. Going up. Oh, God, this is bad. This is real bad, everybody. What would happen if he ran out of energy? I would fall like a rock to my death. If he didn't have these little power connectors here, I wouldn't be able to keep going. I've never checked the limit of this, everybody. I've never checked the limit of how high up you can go in Satisfactory, but just take a look at how large you could make your factories, everybody. How vertically large you could make them, right? We're still going. We're still going. So that really tells you the massive size of Satisfactory and how amazing that it is. It's really a phenomenal game, I think. Oh, I think we're getting to the top. I don't see any more. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. We don't have any more. Oh, no. That's it. That's as high as we can go. Oh, God. Can we see space? Can we see space from here? Oh, my God. This is really bad. Oh, God. Okay. No. Oh, I can't see my way down now. I've lost it. All right. There we go. I feel like, look, it's out in outer space. Maybe we can't go any higher. Can we build right here? Let's see if we could build. What would we try to build? Try to build a wall. Can we build any more walls? Oh my God, we still can. Oh, that's just probably where he left off. Let's go into Zoop mode. Oh yeah, you can build more walls. You can keep on going. Holy mackerel. Wow. All right, watch this. We're just free falling now. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move away from the tower. Further and further away from the tower. Until we're just straight free falling. Yep, straight free falling. Going down. Drink some of my coffee on the way down. Oh, God. Boom. And because we have the hover pack and we're by the train, we can just use the train tracks as our hover. Look at our trains coming in over there. That's cool. Got trains going out there, bringing in some resources here. Looks like we're bringing in some stuff over here. Concrete or limestone. Bringing that in, running it underneath, and then probably running it over to one of these. Let's look underneath and see what they got going down there. Let's take a look. Oh, see, yeah, he's running it that way. Over to that factory. So he's got it what's known as a run level or a sandwich level, where you have that underneath level where you're just running it. So I like to run stuff underneath. I especially like the fact that they've added floor holes where you can make a floor hole and then put stuff in there as well. All right, we got to do a battle as well. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll come right back. Oh, man, that... Whew, man, Grande Mocha coming in, showing some love, and holy mackerel, that was really activating my better call. Let's go. To battle! I still got my leg wrapped around my my table here. Okay, I gotta wait for it to wear off, everybody. It like comes on, and then I'm like, oh god, and then eventually it'll go back down. Wow, I know, right? That was some serious epic building right there. What's the point if everything is just gray? Well, you could light it up there. You could build an interior building where you wouldn't have the gray on there and whatnot, and so on. So yeah, amazing, amazingly done, I think. So great job to whoever built that. It's probably LOC or one of my other peeps who built the gigantic sky tower. That's cool, man. That's actually higher than the space elevator. Pretty amazing. And we'll wait for you guys to watch this battle, and then we'll get back into more of it. So very fun. Very fun. Now remember, this game is still in early access, so they could add more stuff up there, like moving clouds, like you can see them come through and around your base. They could add vehicles that can go in outer space and all that other stuff. I seriously doubt they're going to do that. You just have this one planet. It's one big, ginormous planet. And you saw how much you could build just vertically, right? And also horizontally, it's massive as well. You could make the whole entire thing into one gigantic factory. It would be very laggy, though. But it would be awesome. But the cool thing is, see, what we're doing is we're using their massive servers, their mega servers over there, which is allowing us to build even bigger and bigger and bigger, and then also build anytime that people have time, right? So if they have time to build in the morning, they can pop in the morning or the afternoon or on the weekends or whatever. So it leaves it open for any time to jump in and just have some fun, build some stuff out. Grants and rewards. I am Death, Dimitri, and Gorix showing some love, and Tardis coming in. MVP with 2 kills and 7 assists there. Nice job. Let's get another battle underway. Right over here. There we go. What do we got? More Buster. Yeah, I'm just going to run my Buster right in there again. I like my Buster. I've used my Buster in a while. I'm going to run him in there. Blast every single one of those guys. Let's do it. And as you can see, we got some trains coming in over here. Trains are acting a little funny because they're like bumping the cars there. Now remember, we're in the experimental version of the game. Looks like the trains are being a bit laggy. See that? Like weirdness to the trains. I don't know, that might be the recent update that's causing that, or it could be this gigantic tower that's lagging that out. I don't know. But see, the problem, the bigger you build, the more that the game has to calculate that thing, especially you're building with glass, right? So if you build with glass, then it's transparent. You can see through and see all the stuff in the inside. You can see all of that stuff as well. But that is pretty cool. Best to test the limits is what I say. Test the limits, see what's up with what's up. So we got Concrete Corp over there. We got Union Station over here for our trains. And then over here, we've also got iron and whatnot. So we went in and built a bunch of buildings for us to pump those various resources in there. Now, what I typically do is don't like make a central thing like this, though it is pretty cool. I typically build at the node, and I build factories at that node and do it that way. Some people don't like that. Some people like to run all of the raw resources into a central hub and then convert all of those resources. And once you get the game kind of finished, once you get to the end and you become the employee of the planet and all of that stuff, then you've kind of finished the main game, but then you can keep going. So if you want to tap every node, if you want to explore every nook and cranny and go in every cave and everything, you can do that as well. And you can just keep building your factories and making them better and better and more efficient and embellish them, make them have a certain style to them as well. And they've added massive amount of stuff here in Update 5 to really give your stuff some style. Different panel windows, you can do different things like this. Now, also, they've also added the ability to change the style of your foundations, whether you want like concrete or metal or corrugated or concrete, asphalt, whatever you want to do. So you can make asphalt roads. You could put little dots down the center of them or lines down the center of them to make them look like roads. And just do all sorts of really killer stuff. They've added a lot of stuff in there to add that. And we also added Fixmas, so we can add our giant Fixmas tree, but we're going to need our tree branch. So let's go check in on Fixmas here and see what we can unlock, because it's been a few days. So let's go back to our hub and try to unlock some more Fixmas stuff. And again, we really got some stuff going on, everybody. Look at all the stuff out there. We got our trains running over here, bringing stuff up from over there. And I usually like the train level to be up here. And the reason why is you bring all the resources up to this level, and then you have basically an infinite canvas, both in a horizontal and a vertical way, to continuously build, because this is basically the top of the world. Now, obviously, there's a big giant mountain over there that's way higher than where we're at, but that's okay. It's okay to get that going on along the way. Let's hover our way around. Now, actually, if you have skates on, you go faster. Or if you're hovering, you go faster as well. And one thing I like to do is I like to see how other people build. So it gives you ideas and inspiration in what you do. And the same thing with me. Now, I like to have all my resources right by the hub or near the space elevator. So we can unlock that stuff. Now, during Fixmas, you unlock certain things as you go along in your little Fixmas advent calendar, which is right over here. Let me turn that exclamation arc. So let's go ahead and take a look. Now, we did number 1 already. Now, it's been a few days. It's been 7 days. So we can go ahead and check out number 2, which is going to be some, I don't like how it falls, bulbs there. So that's number 2. Now, we're going to try to find number 3. Or we can close that. I think it auto-closes. Yeah, there we go. Then we're going to try to find number 3 in our advent calendar. And I love this. They actually had a really great one last time, too. There's 3 right there. And now we're going to get some bulbs. Very nice. And then we're going to look for number 4. I see 5 there. 16, 14, 12, 20. There's 8. 23. Now, I'm not going to look at chat just in case you guys try to tell me where it's at. I like to do it like everybody else gets to do it, right? You do it by looking. It's usually obvious to someone who already knows, but when you don't know, it's not obvious, and that's what's fun, right? A great thing I heard on Big Bang Theory is the reason why they don't call it, the reason why they call it "Where's Waldo?" because it's hard to find Waldo. It's not like there's Waldo. That's a great joke in the Big Bang Theory. If it was there's Waldo, then he'd be really easy to find, right? And the same thing with this. I like that it's not easy and that you have to like actually look for it among the stuff. This would be especially hard if you were colorblind, I would think. But actually maybe easier in some ways because the colors wouldn't be blocking you unless the color, unless it was on a color that was hard for you to see, for sure. Like some people can't see red, so the red to them would just seem invisible, or it would seem gray to them. There we go. All right, now we got to go back and forth because I don't see it. 13, 5, 11, 9 on the face, 22, 15, 16, 21, 24, 19. Not seeing it. There it is. Bang. All right. So yeah, it's part of the fun of looking. All right, we're getting a little bit of everything here. Very nice. Now again, I don't like to rush the thing. I like to take my time. All right, I saw 5 over here. There's 5. Oh, we got a present. Customizer basic Fixmas skin. Ooh, confirm that one. Oh, we unlocked the Fixmas skin. Awesome. So that's number 5, and then we're going to do number 6 here. I see 7's there, so we know where that's at. And I thought I saw 6. Yeah, right here. There it is. Oh, we got some wreaths. Awesome. We're going to have to check out that skin. I try not to forget. Hit that again. So 6, 7. Now, I appreciate my crew not coming in here and unlocking it all. Letting me come in and unlock it. I'm sure they're playing some solo games right now as well, so they can unlock theirs. And I don't think we're on number 8. We're on number 7 right now, so I don't think we can open number 8. Yeah, we can't open number 8. So, all right, so there we go. So we unlocked some stuff, snowballs and things like that. There you go. Oh, I see O saying something there. And so we've unlocked that stuff. Awesome. Now, one of the things we also want to do is complete Phase 4. I don't know if they've got any nuclear power going yet. That would be the next thing I would take a look at. Let's go take a look at the space elevator over here. And let's take a look. We got our giant Fixmas tree. Oh, hold on. Let's put our Fixmas tree in. Oh, we don't have any branches. So what we need to do, let's see if it's unlocked here in our constructor. Let's see if our Christmas or Fixmas stuff is unlocked. It is. There it is. Fixmas branch. So what we need to do is we need to find a bunch of gifts. And we take the gifts and we put it in there and it makes some Fixmas branches. And we need to have so many Fixmas branches, 100, to make that happen. So what we're going to do is we're going to do what I call offline production. We're going to press the wrong buttons first. We're going to take this out. And we're going to start this over here. Right here. So we're going to take our double storage and we're going to just start it. Actually, we should probably offset it because later on I'm going to add some stuff. Probably over here. Actually, let's do it the other way. Let's do it the other way here. So it's kind of going toward the base. Like that. There we go. And then we're going to go ahead and get our constructor. Like this. Run that into there. And we're going to go ahead and put that like that. Now, I do have some presents that I got already. And by the way, if you do donate, we did put some peeps in the game right here. Look, you got your name up there. You got your name up on the board. But mainly in Fallout 4, everybody. All right, so we got a bunch of presents here that we have gotten from before, from running around and collecting them. They fall from the sky. You go collect them. Later on, in the previous one, you actually got the ability to generate presents as well, which is great, from Christmas trees. We'll see. We get that this year. But there we go. We got that in there, and now we got some presents. So we're going to go ahead and grab some power from way over here. Run it over here to Fixmas, and we're going to run that on there. Now, I think it's also a good idea to go over here and label this, because they've added signs, which I think are amazing. And we can go ahead and just put a sign right here. Oh, we don't have any quartz crystal. Let's go get some of that. That's over here somewhere. think it's over here. Kind of feel like I should have turned this around the other way now. I could still turn it around the other way if I want to. I could just add another box on the top and then turn it around, have it going that way. But you got to think that this stuff is filled 20 boxes down with resources, which is awesome. All right, let's make a sign over here. Let's make a big sign. Oh, nope, wrong button. Let's make a large billboard. Oh, we don't have enough. We don't have the resource for a large billboard. All right, no problem. I'll just start with a small sign for now. What about a small billboard? Nope. All right, 2 meter side. That's what we'll do. All right, we'll do this. We'll land. There we go. Put that sign in there, and then we will go ahead and select some presents to show that this is what that is doing, right? So that is, oh, well, actually, I should put it over here. This one should be the presents, and that one should be the, oh, God, lag. This one, square sign. Actually, we should put it up a little bit, too. This one is the present one, because this is where you put the presents. And then this one over here we'll take back out. And then this one will be... And up, there we go. This one will be the actual leaves. There we go. And so it basically is just saying what's going on. You put the presents in there, and then this generates the leaves. Now we need 100 leaves to make the tree. And so this is going to do this until it either runs out. It's going to be 10 per minute. We're going to let that build up. I don't remember what the maximum of that is. But in this case, whenever you do an offline production, offline production when you're not actually running the raw resource into it. That's what I call offline production. Whenever you're doing that, I suggest to overclock that, right? You want to overclock it because you might as well have it go as fast as it possibly can. You can also make multiple of them if you want. But I just usually overclock it because, hey, we have enough power, I believe, right now. I haven't looked at the power, though. I might have to look at it. And we can see that now it's going to go 250%. So instead of 10 per minute, it's going to be 25 per minute because it's 2.5 times. I just happen to know that because it's easy math. So now it's going to output 25 per minute. That's pretty good. So in about 4 minutes, we're going to have it. But if we wanted to speed up, we could do that as well. We could also go ahead, and these are going to feed out of here. Just add another one over here, like this. Add a splitter to this. It's a little too close for the splitter. Let's actually take this out, like this. Now, also what we can do is just straight up add it right to the thing, like that. And then this over here, same thing. Don't even need the thing in the back. Like this, and then combine those together and just add it right in there. And then if it has power, which it's going to need, it will then just go right to town on it. But in this case, let's go ahead and back this up a little bit now. Let's say to here. Then we'll run one down here into there, and then the top one here into there. Easy peasy. And then we can put all the presents into there, and then it will just split them between the two. And then it will go faster there as well. We probably should take this sign out now and put this back here. Now, of course, the great thing about this game is if you don't like that, you can always change it to whatever you want it to be. Right? You can take it out, you get all your resources back, and then you just keep running and running and running it. Now, of course, we do want to have a spot where it's going to come out to, so then we'll go ahead and just, create a little temporary spot here. I'm going to just go ahead and put a merger, just kind of what I call a centerline merger. Oops, got to have it going the right way, though. Like that. There we go. This is what's called a centerline merger, where you're just, you're not doing it in tandem. You're just running that one into there, and then this one into there, like that. Not quite perfectly centered either, but we'll roll it. And then both of these are going to output eventually these here. Now, again, same thing here. Overclock this. And that, basically, these two are going to be worth 4 of them. But it's going to take more power than 4 would. 4 would actually be more power efficient to make 4 machines. But it's basically taking up less space and less work you got to do to get it going. But now it's doing 50 per minute. And again, I could be doing 75 per minute. I could be doing 100 per minute, etc. 1,000 per minute if I wanted to. If I had enough coming in from the input. Whoa, hello. If I had enough coming in from the input. Now, again, early in the event, I find you have to go collect all the presents and then bring them back and feed them in there. And then later in the event, you actually get some items that does it. Now, we're almost there. We're at 65. And again, we need 100 to put our tree down. Now, I'm going to be decorating this area with the tree and all the little stuff that we get. And you can see we got a nice little view going straight down here with these little glass roofs. What if I jump on it? It makes it break. I'm always testing the limits of stuff. I think it's a tower. Yeah, wow, that is a ginormous tower, isn't it? Yeah, they should have signed their name on it so I know who did the tower. But that tower definitely. Oh, look, you can even see the ones I added at the top because they're yellow, way at the top there. I'm sure we'll go up there and fix that and whatnot. But that's a lot of work, everybody. That's a lot of work zooping that up there. And then just adding more and then going up and adding another row and another row and another row and another row and another row as you go way, way, way up in the thing. Which is cool because you can keep going. I don't even know how high you can go. I would imagine it's pretty high up there. It's pretty tall building for sure. But cool attempt there. Hopefully he comes back and finishes that up and we go all the way to the sky. We'll take the train all the way up there and see what up with what up. Okay, so again, we're waiting for 100 over here to get our event going. There we go. We got 100 of them going on. Now we're ready to build our Christmas tree. Now, as you go through Fixmas here, as you put stuff down, whoa, okay. As you put stuff down, and we'll put it real close, maybe not so annoyingly in front of the hub. What you can do is once you put stuff down, it unlocks other stuff. Awesome. It unlocks other stuff. So we got our Christmas tree, and you're going to have different event things unlock as you go through the event more and more. And that's really, I think, all we can produce right now in the early stages here. Let's see if there's any other recipes in here for the Fixmas. Nope, that's it so far. All right. It will unlock stuff as you go. Now, I have some other stuff here where you can see I've got a copper ornament and whatnot. And they've been letting me unlock it because I come in each week and I check in on it and see how we're doing. I appreciate them doing that. Do not touch the calendar for Kismet only. I appreciate LOC adding that in there so nobody comes in and unlocks it. So this way I can have the fun and show you guys on stream. So we'll put all that stuff in there for now. We'll come back to it for later. And we got our nice Fixmet tree up. I wonder if we can put ornaments on the tree. That would be cool that you could like attach a tree and then put your own ornaments on there and decorate it. But it actually gets more and more decorated as you go through the season. You'll see as we unlock stuff, it'll all of a sudden have stuff on it and we'll unlock it. So that's the amazing Satisfactory, everybody. Now my job is to get everything up here on this top part. And I feel like actually we've got it good. Oh, they already added these, so that makes that easy. That's already added. Do I really need to bring the boxes up here? Probably not. I probably could just leave it as is. We've got the awesome shop here. We're probably going to need an awesome sink just so we can access the awesome sink. And we can upgrade this power outlet to a 3. Oh, I don't have the circuit boards. Let's try it 2. Nope, don't have the quick wire. All right, well, let's go get all of that right over here. So we got our AI limiters there. We have Nobilis. We have computers. What is this supposed to be? Huh. It doesn't have a label on it, so I don't know what it is. I wonder why that's not coming out of there. Let's see. There's our circuit boards. Some of those, or I can just go right here. I'm sure there's a whole bunch of them. Oh, man, there's a bunch of them in there. Circuit boards, and then we still got a bunch of more resources to add there. So let's go ahead again and what were we going to do? We were going to do our hub. Oh, we were going to upgrade our power pole. That's what we're going to do. Oh, I forgot to get quick wire. That was the other thing. Again, my attention span is about that far, everybody. Again, not sleeping well for 7 years, I'll do that to you. And so you can come back to this power poles and you can upgrade them. There we go. You can upgrade them to have more connections. Oh, that's the wrong one. I need high-speed connectors. Those are circuit boards. That's okay. We just use this one here, and that will upgrade this. Let me get down on the ground. That should upgrade this one. There we go. And then now, instead of having 4 connections, you can see we can have 7 connections. So we'll connect that to this. And then what you can do is if you have any tickets in here, no matter where it is, you can have these. They're all interconnected. And so if you need any tickets, you can grab the tickets from there and do that. Now, I believe in the Awesome Shop, which is awesomely decorated for Fixmas there, that you can actually go in here and use your tickets also for getting some of this stuff for Fixmas. Let's see. I don't think I've ever even looked in here for it. Oh, no stuff for Fixmas in here. Huh. You would think they would put some of the parts in there, but apparently not. All right. Well, a lot of stuff for the customizer. Now, we've unlocked everything here in the customizer. I haven't unlocked all of these here. Golden Nut. That's 1,000 tickets there. We could definitely... that's one thing I haven't really got into, which is making a massive ticket generator. I mean, we could take a lot of our resources here and just run them in there. Because, again, the server's running 24/7. So we could literally get thousands and thousands of tickets because it never stops running. Even when no one's on it, it's running. So we unlocked all of that. That's looking good. How are we looking on the MAM? That's what we should look at. Have we unlocked everything in the MAM? I would think so by now. Let's see. Yep, we got that done. Deuterium unlocked. Nice. Marcellia unlocked. Nutrients good. Power slugs. Yep. Quartz good. Sulfur unlocked. And here we go. Now we're going to go ahead and work on the Fix's holiday event. Oh, I should need my things back again. And we're going to try to unlock some more stuff for that as well. So we've got some things down here that we just got. We go to the holiday event. There we go. That allows us to unlock stuff in the MAM. So let's go over here and click our first thing right here, which we need a bunch of ribbons and we need a bunch of candy canes and whatnot. Now, what this is very much like other things in the MAM where you unlock them in tiers, right? So you unlock what you can. In this case, I need 30 ribbons and I need some candy canes and things like that. So if I do a bunch of candy canes in here, I unlock ribbons, right? But I got to unlock the candy canes first. So unlocking the candy canes, I'm going to need 50 branches to unlock the candy canes. Then I can start making candy canes. Then I start making candy canes. Then I can unlock the bows. Then I unlock the bows. Then I can go ahead and unlock the ornaments. And then I unlock the ornaments and so on and so forth. And we unlock it as we go through. So that's what we're going to work on right now. Now, of course, over here, while I was talking to you and doing all that other stuff, I was letting it run over here so that we'd have that for that over there. And we got 185. That ought to get it started. And so then we're going to keep building up our Fixmas production as we go. So let's go over here and get this Fixmas holiday event going on. Looks like someone already unlocked the tree base already. With tree branch and then the giant Fixmas tree. That's what our reward is by putting in the thing. So let's go ahead and unlock this one right there. And it only takes 3 seconds, so not too hard. And there we go. So now the candy cane is unlocked. So we want to make 10 candy canes. So now we need another production over here. And we should run this out so we can see what this is here. I like to run it out just so I can visually see what it is. But this is basically telling it over here. So we're going to go ahead and grab some more production here. And again, this is why I like this top level like this. Is that I have basically infinite production that I can do. And then we'll again grab this. Like this. And this time we're just going to straight up build 2 of them. And then over here, we're going to go ahead and now be able to go down here and choose candy cane. Now what we need is more gifts to make more candy canes. So at this point, the best thing to do is actually to stop this. Grab these presents out of here before they get all burnt up and then you're making stuff you don't want to make. Right out of there. There we go. And then switch them over here onto this side. So again, one more thing. We'll go ahead and... Oh, actually, I don't even know why I'm using my Mark IIIs anymore. Hold on. Let's upgrade that to 3. There we go. Let's use our 5s, because once you unlock 5s, you might as well just use those. And then let me just upgrade these over here as well. Over here and there. And that one. All right, there we go. So we got that going into there. These are going to be candy canes. And actually, we could just go to this one. We could copy it. Go over here, Control V, and boom. Good to go. And then we'll go ahead and click this in here. So it'll split those evenly between the two. Then we're going to need some power poles. Oh, look out. Oh, coming through. Scared me. Scared me there for a second. And then we're going to get that going. And again, I appreciate my peeps not going in and doing the whole fixes bit so that we can show it here on stream. Now, here's another way of doing this. Instead of merging everybody, you just go ahead and just run the lines into the two inputs. There you go. GG. And that's now going to run the candy canes in there. So, yeah, having some fun unlocking that stuff. And then we want to go ahead and label this. Now, I'm the type of person that when I'm labeling stuff, I like to put the labels facing each other. And that means I will do something on this side. Oh, wrong button. On this side, so that if you're standing here, you'll know what both sides are. So you know that this, a little bit more over. You'll know that this over here. Yeah. Come on, rotate. Okay, not rotating for some reason. My mouse. There we go. Again, the end product of this is going to be candy canes. Let's see if it shows us candy canes in here. I hope so. Yep, candy canes. There we go. Save side. And then over here, we are going to go ahead. Same thing here. Say this is where the presents go. There we go. All right. So now if you look here, you like presents. Somebody dropped presents right there. Weird. Why not just put them in the box? All right. Whatever. I don't know. Maybe present dropped there or something. All right. So we sort that out. Now we've got a bunch of stuff. So we got that going. We need 10 candy canes. And this is going to go fast with that many presents. We're at 6 there. And then same thing again. Did I take them out? I hope I did. I did not take them out of the box. Okay. Right there. And then we're going to go ahead and overclock this as well. Speed this up. Go. All right. Now, as you progress through, you can also take those out and move them elsewhere or go get more. Either way, but that's going to speed that up. So now we're going to be making those candy canes a bit faster. This is going to get more and more compressed. Oh, there went some more presents over there. It's going to get more and more complex as you go. So I'm going to run out of space here for sure. And then what I'm going to do is start adding space over here in the corner and then start building out in that direction. And eventually we'll revamp the whole thing so it's all feeding into each other, and whatnot. But right now we're just starting with the basics. So just kind of unlocking it little by little. And then over here, holiday event. And now we can unlock bows. And there we go. Now over here, we're going to need 20 candy canes and we're going to need 30 bows. So we want to let our candy canes go a little bit till we get to 20. And then we want to make 30 bows. Now, if we look down here under Fixmas, we've got candy cane right here as well. And you can see down here, we also have the Fixmas bow that we can make. Now, I could create another thing for it, but I'm not going to because why? When you already have some production already set up. And the great thing about it being offline production is you haven't run any lines to it. So I can just switch it over to something else, right? I can just switch it over. Oh. I don't know while that's there, I can just switch it over to something else instead of redoing the whole, adding another thing to the factory. Because I know later on, what I'm going to do is, let's make sure we got enough in here before we run out. I know I'm going to, too much stuff on me. We'll do that battle here in a second. I always have too much stuff on me at some point. Doesn't matter how much stuff I unlock, I always have too much of something. Too much aluminum, that's for sure. Put that back in. There we go. You always have too much of something. So, basically, I'm retooling the factory to do bows and bows over here. Oh, if you're doing something, I can tell you're standing there, and I kind of feel like I'm getting that vibe, like you're going to give me something, or you're bringing me something, or you're doing something. Just go ahead and fill it into the box there, bro. Put it in the box if you're bringing in presents. Just go right ahead. Sometimes people are doing the same thing that I'm doing, and it's really awkward. It's really awkward when they do that. I don't mind if they help. Go for it. But don't, like, come and hand me stuff or get my attention or anything like that. Because it's awkward. And I don't know why. Oh, you know what this is from? This is from updating the belts. When I updated the belts, it left that stuff over there. Okay, let's go. Boom. Put this in here. And now it's going to split those into those two sections. And now it's going to make these bows. And it's going to make these bows at a faster speed because I'm using the boosters to make those. Now, I need 20 of those. And I need the other ones. Now, here's the thing. I don't have to keep running over there every time. I can just go ahead and build a MAM right over here. And I don't have to run over there. Which is the great thing that they added. They added the ability to basically put that anywhere. Whoop, lag. To put that anywhere. Oh, there we go. 29. Now, when I get to 29, I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to turn these off. And the reason why is I don't need any more of these for right now. So I'm going to turn those off. And now I'm going to wait. Oh, God, something making the whole entire server lag. I'm going to go ahead and wait until I get 30 bows. In here. Right now we're at 6, so that's pretty good. We'll take this other stuff out as well. We're at 8. Now another thing I could do in the meantime is I can retool this one as well to make bows at the same time. So again, you don't have to keep building out and building out. You can do what I call retooling your factory, where you're telling it to do something different. Then we just go ahead and turn that back on again, turn this back on again. And this is my favorite part of offline production, is that you can just switch it to whatever you want it to be. And so now it's going. Both of these are going to start making the bows eventually here. Not turned on. Oh, I took the gifts out. I took the gifts out. Guess I got to put them back in. Okay. Back in over here. The reason why I put them over here is so it equally puts them in both. I could just split the thing and put it in there directly, which is actually faster. In that way, but what we want to do is get it to make some bows. So we can make 10 bows over. Oh God, this one's almost done already here. There we are. Already got 20. Okay, so that's done. So let's flip that off, and this is back off, and back off here, and back off here. Okay, now we're gonna make this actually even easier to turn this on and off. To turn these whole entire things off by using our power things. Now I suggested this, everybody. This, you can thank me for this. And that is the power switch. But we need an AI limiter. So let's go get some AI limiters over here. And let's go ahead and grab a stack of those. There we go. And one of the cool things about the switch is that you can control, instead of turning off the individual ones like you saw me do. Darn it, stop hitting V. I'll try to hit C, not V. Is you can put the power switch here. And do this. Now, what I really want is a Fixmas sweater, everybody. I want a Christmas Fixmas sweater. We're going to do that battle here in a minute, everybody. Let me go ahead and finish my train of thought here. So what I'm going to do is take out the power line here and remove this power from here, because it's coming from over there and it's running to here. And so instead of running it there, I'm going to run it from here and grab hold of it awkwardly. There we go. From here to this switch, which is the A switch, which is the in switch. Then the B switch is going to go up here. Now I have control over all the power that goes to this. So We're going to go in here and turn the label on. We're going to go ahead and change the name. Let's see. F on off switch for Fixmas. Right there. Now, if I pull this down, it's now operational, and now it has power. You can see that it's turned yellow over there. This one's green, and that's yellow. So that means the power is working. So I can go ahead and just turn this back on again over here, and you'll see those start to go white in this case. Very interesting that it goes white because of the Fixmas stuff. And then this over here, it tells you the difference between your regular factories and your Fixmas factories. And so that's going to start back up again. But hey, wait a minute. I don't want it to start up because I want to save some of that stuff for later. So I can just flip this one switch and then every single thing goes off at the same time. This is my favorite thing that they've added to the game originally in the previous update, Update 4. I love the ability just to flip that whole thing the whole time. Now, you got to think that not just those 4, you could have 4,000 machines connected to it. And you flip one switch and the whole thing goes off, which is awesome. As a factory builder, that is incredibly, incredibly useful. Big time. So there you go. Let me go ahead and catch up. Kiz, you got your favorite settlement in Fallout 4 yet? Not yet. We're going to get back to that here in a minute. How long did it take you to do all that? To do all this, this is multiple people working together. I think we're in our 3rd week. Is it 3rd week, everybody? 3rd or 4th week. I work on it like 1 day a week or 2 days for a few hours. My crew's been in here working on tons of stuff while I've been offline, so I don't know how many hours they put into it. But I just start with something basic, right? It's the game is not as complex as it looks. It can look complex based on because we're doing this big, gigantic, mega stuff. But basically, you just start with iron ore. You extract the iron ore. You put it in the machine converts it into plates. You take the plates and you run it into a box. And then you got a box full of plates like we do over here. That's really the gist of the game. You grab some limestone, you convert it in a machine, and then boom, it makes concrete. And then you can make all these foundations. Plates, you can make walls, right? And then you get rods, and then you can make other things. And rods actually are also grinded down to make screws over here. And so there you go. And so now you've got a first tier item like iron, and then it goes into your iron ore. Then it goes into rods, and then you have like a second tier item, which is like your screws, which is converted from an item that's already been converted, right? So it's converted from rods into screws. And then you use rods, screws, and plates to make these ones way down here, which are your reinforced iron plates, right? So you're now starting to combine multiple elements together, and then the higher and higher you go up in the game, the more and more that the complexity increases. But it's still not that hard, everybody. I've played through the game many times, 30, 40 times. It's really not that hard to get it down. It's just take your time, enjoy the journey along the way. You'll get it going. Okay, I need 30. Oh, okay. Well, actually, I thought it was 20, but I guess it's 30. So let's go ahead and get this here. How many over here? 10. Okay, we got it. Okay, good. Yeah, try not to make too many so I don't have to go collect a bunch of presents. Let's go ahead, start the research on that one.
You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Fixmas is coming to town.
I love Ada. She's awesome. Okay. So we upgraded our tree. There we go. So our tree's been upgraded. Looking sharp. I like it. There's like a sun or something in the background flipping through the tree. Look, it's flashing. It's like a bulb on the tree. So you get the idea. Gigantic Fixmas tree there. And as we upgrade our Fixmas tree, it'll look cooler and cooler as we go. So let's see. Do we got... there we go. Now we've opened up our other stuff here, which is our giant Fixmas tree upgrade number 2. And we've upgraded our friend here, which is more candy canes and more stuff. Now, this is actually what you want to unlock as quick as possible in the game, the Fixmas gift tree. Now, the gift tree is like a node, right? It's like an ore node or a copper node or whatever. And again, I played this last year as well. I love this event. It's one of my favorite events in any game. So we need to get that going on. Now, you've been very patient. I'm going to give you an extra 1,000 Kiz caps. In fact, I'm going to give you 2 for being very patient on the battles. Let's go ahead and do the battle. To battle! All right, now let's go ahead and fast run you guys in there. Let's give you guys some love. Again, sometimes I'm trying to finish something up. I appreciate you guys being patient on that stuff. What games you playing tonight? Playing some Fallout 4. That's it. After this. Kismet, is this game on Steam? It is. It's on Steam and on Epic Game Store. You can actually play with your friends, even if they're on something other than you. So if you got a friend who's on Epic Game Store, you can play with them if you have the Steam version, or vice versa. Whether you get it on Steam or whether you get it on Epic, you can also come and join us on our mega server as well. It's great. It's cross-platform. It's awesome. Doesn't it go white because of the power shards? Yes. Oh, that's right. It is the power shards. You're right. You're right. I forgot. Yeah, it's the power shards, not the thing. Sorry. Again, my brain put that in when I meant to say the other thing. And you know what the right answer is. Just add your own right answer. Again, sleep apnea. Again, I'm lucky just to be able to make sentences. The lucky to be out of the bed at this point. Mega C coming in. Ams and I Am Death walking away with some loot. And Vala coming in. MVP with 8 assists and 2 kills. Now, again, we're going to keep these battles going. As many battles as we can get in the day. Now, remember, we're streaming 12 hours a day for St. Jude's up there, which will pop up again here in a minute. I'm going to get right here. We're going to try to push our way in there. Wipe them out. Let's do it. All right, so again, we're raising funds for St. Jude's. Now, do me a huge favor, everybody. If you can't afford it, do a huge favor to help save lives here during this holiday season. Again, we're a whole global super stream event of hundreds of Fallout streamers that are raising funds for St. Jude through Fallout for Hope. Your donations go directly to St. Jude's. Go directly to St. Jude's through that link down there, the Tiltify link. You can find it in the chat. You can also add some interactivity to my Fallout 4 playthrough. You can even decide what faction I'm going to choose as well. By scrolling down, you can look in the panels down there. There's donations of different levels. Even $1 helps everybody. If you do donate more than $15 to St. Jude's, I will actually put your name in the game. That's right. We'll put you in the game. You can also make me go crazy ballistic. You can found a settlement. You can tell me also what to do and all of that in there. My brain just totally froze there again. In this giant list of fun over here, you can name some robots. You can, of course, name the settlement. All this kind of fun stuff in the game as well. Now, some of this stuff has been locked by some people. Don't worry, I will circle back to it, everybody. If you have donated more than $15, I will circle back to naming a robot and all that other stuff when we get to that part as we progress through the game, all right? I haven't forgotten you. I love each and every one of you. And on behalf of St. Jude's, they have actually already buzzed me on Twitter and said, thanks. Make sure to tell your community that they're amazing, and thanks for that awesome donation. So there you go. Some direct love from St. Jude's for all you amazing peeps. Suddenly, that Carol got really creepy. What Carol? Someone named Carol, or like a Christmas Carol? I don't know. Okay, so we're going to try to unlock this gift tree as quick as possible. But first thing we need to do is we need to unlock the ability to make those things, right? We can make these now. We can unlock a friend there by making more candy canes. And then over here, we can unlock more things. And you're like, well, Kismet, how can I help out with this right now? Well, the way to help out right now is to go and collect presents and put the presents in the boxes. So if you're like, Kismet, how can I come in the game, jump on the server right now and help? Well, go run around, grab a bunch of presents, put them in the boxes. That's a great way to work together. But don't be doing the same thing that I'm doing. Don't come onto the MAM and unlocking things in the MAM. Don't be standing right next to me trying to hand me stuff. Don't be taking other people's stuff down. Don't be doing that. Work together as a team, right? And that's why we have our different things on our production board, which tells you a bit on how to work together with our crew and whatnot. So it's always best to kind of let me do these kind of events so I can show it on stream. Again, if you want to do this on your own personal playthrough, you go right ahead. But please leave the this particular part of the holiday event unlockable by me so I can show it off, as well as the advent calendar and all of that fun stuff. Because, again, I'm trying to just show this off on stream. Otherwise, I could just go play a solo one, and that's not as fun. I think it's more fun to work together as a team. Okay, so these are the things we're going to get. We're going to get all these things. So we got to make blue and red bulbs over here. So let's go see if we've unlocked the ability to do blue and red bulbs right down here at the bottom. Actually, I'm just going to minus these down for right now. I wonder if it remembers it now. do that, and then you go back in again. Does it do the whole thing again? Oh, it does remember. Awesome. So right now we can make Christmas bows, candy cane, and that over there. And again, we'll do the same thing over here. All right, cool. It does it on all of them. Okay. So we want to be able to make those bulbs. Let's get back down on the ground. There we go. So right here, we're going to unlock the ability to do ornaments, right? So ornament bundles, copper ornaments, and ornaments there. Here, we're going to unlock actual snow and snowman. And then on this one, we're going to unlock the copper. But how do we get these right here, these blue and yellow ornaments? Well, if we go back and we look, we unlock those right here by upgrading that tree. So there should be some way of doing the red and the blue ones, right? So if we don't see them in this machine, maybe it's in a different machine, right? Now, you can actually tell by just going in, and I think they made it P now or O. There we go. You can actually just type it in here and find out. But I call it the play yard, where you go ahead and you just throw down some of your machinery over here. And then you just look in the machinery to see if you can make that thing. So I'm going to go ahead and close up all this other stuff again here. We're going to go ahead and see if there's anything in there. Oh, space elevator. We got to get all that going. Here we go. And then we're going to look for other things that we can make. So consumed, no. Let's go ahead and just open up all of these so you guys can see all of this various stuff we can build. I love to see this, everybody. I love to see stuff. Oh, I can make that thing, and I go make this factory to make that thing, and so on and so forth, making all of that stuff. And we even have an alternate recipe there for compacted coal, so very cool. And you can see we also have electromagnetic control rods, which goes to our nuclear power. Now, let's see if we've got nuclear power. Oh, I got it turned off right now. I got to go back here. Now, I always like to have a pole nearby, like this, just so I can go and look at what our power capacity is. So, okay, we're still working on oil and still working on coal. How do I know? Because last time I looked at it was around 16,000, and now it's still 16,000, which means we haven't done nuclear power yet. So that would be a great thing to come in and do. Work on nuclear power, grab those resources, run them over there, create the whole nuclear power setup. And because nuclear power does a huge jump in power, I mean, it's like 2,500 power per nuclear power plant, right? But it's very complex because you have a lot of this stuff that you have to feed into there to do that. So what you want to do is usually basically centralize it, find out where all your resources are, run those resources in. Now, I suggest sometimes to actually have a completely separate line that has to do with nuclear power. Nuclear power having its own separate stuff away from all your other primary stuff. Or you can integrate it in with your main factory. It's really up to you. But you just basically have to get all the resources in one place, convert those resources to the next land, the next one, bring in uranium, combine it together. Going to need acid, going to need water, going to need all of that stuff combined together into nuclear power. I've done nuclear power many times and done that. I have never done plutonium, by the way, everybody. I've never unlocked the plutonium. I've never got that going. But I'm letting the crew go. They can go ahead and do nuclear power. They can go ahead and unlock the plutonium, run it into the space elevator, and then when they got it finished, not to launch it, get it in there, and then I will pull the thing and we'll launch it here on stream on behalf of the whole entire team. We'll launch that final employee of the planet. So I do ask them to wait on that. Now, we need to get going here on that. So it's not in this one. So we'll take this one out. That's what I was getting to. Let's go ahead and take a manufacturer. Oh, and we don't have enough for the manufacturer. We got to get a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Run around over here. Grab ourselves some motors. Now, one of the cool things that I feel like it was made just for me, everybody. I feel like it was just made just for me is I can click this right here, and it tells me on the right-hand side over there, way over there on the side, it tells me what I am looking for, right? What I need to make that thing. Like right now, I need plastic and heavy modular frame. So let's just zoom over here and grab our heavy modular frame stack there, and then roll down the line, and then grab some plastic. And this is why I do this kind of central box storage, is so I can find stuff when I'm looking for it. And I typically like it to be out in the open just because it's easy to find. And that allows us to go snatch that up and then try to put down a manufacturer. There we go. And then we can look in the manufacturer to see if we see it there. We've got beacons. That's not what we're looking for. Heavy modular frames. No thank you, no thank you, no thank you. Oh, no thank you there, no thank you there. Don't need that right now. Don't need this. Don't need that. Nope. Not in there as well. Now, one of the things that I like to do, again, is what I call the play yard. So I just keep going, right? So now we got a packager. Let's go look under the packager. Let's see what it's got. It's got water. You can package up water, oil, heavy residue, liquid biofuel, nitrogen gas even. They've added to the game, which is a lot of fun. You can package all of that. You can also unpack it as well. So you can have it packaging somewhere, goes onto a train, the train drives it somewhere else, unpackages the water, and then runs the water into whatever you're doing, like your coal plants or whatever. You can have all this really complex systems that you can create from that. So it's not the packager, and it's not the manufacturer. Let's keep going. Let's go ahead and throw down a refinery. We're going to need a little bit more resources for that as well. I'm just kind of walking you guys through the various things here because it's fun. It's fun to look at all the stuff. Now, no backseat gaming in the chat. Yeah, battle's going on right now, Cajun. You're missing out. It's got 20 more minutes. There you go. And if you want that, I can put the battle link in the chat if you've forgotten where it's at. You can just go !battle anytime in my chat to see if there's a battle or to find the link to go and join us for the battle. All right, next thing we're going to do is we're going to try the refinery. Oh, I need some more of these over here. Now remember, there's like 20 boxes of these all stacked way up here, which is awesome. And I'm also going to enclose it eventually so you can't see it. You really want to start enclosing your stuff because what's happening right now, that giant tower and all that stuff over there actually slows down the game. The more big, gigantic stuff that you see and all the conveyors that you're seeing and all the stuff that you're going, the more it kind of makes the thing lag more and more because the more that the server has to push or the more that your local machine has to push to your graphics card. So I highly recommend enclosing stuff where you can't see it. It'll just help your frame rates in the long run. All right. And again, this game, you could crush any graphic card with this game. I mean, any. You could have a what the heck? I'm always missing something. Let's get some more. Over here. I'm always missing something. All right, come on. Refinery already. There we go. Now, in the refinery here, we can go ahead and look through here as well and see, okay, nope, nothing there. We got some pure quartz crystal. We got sulfuric acid. We've got a whole bunch of stuff, including plastic and rubber, which we have running right now, but not in the manufacturer. Let's go ahead and take that out. What else we got? We got a blender over here. Okay, so for the blender, we're going to need a few more components. Again, that's why we make all these various different components. Over here. Right there. And let's see, what was the other thing? Oh, we need our radio control units. Or do we even have radio control units yet? That's a good question. I don't see them. But that doesn't mean that they're not running somewhere that someone hasn't run them to the base yet. So here's what we'll do. We'll go ahead and run over here. And we'll look in here under radio control units. Let's open this all back up again. There we go. What do we need? We need crystal oscillators. That's the thing we're missing. That's the thing we're missing over here that he mentioned earlier, the crystal oscillators. All right, well, let's take the fast way down. Whee! Now, if you just hit C twice, you just start free falling. There's one down there. Well, let's see why we don't have any crystal oscillators. They might have been diverted away from the actual thing over here. Go down. Down some more. Whoop. Into the water we went. Okay. I'm feeling like this one's the crystal oscillators. Let's go figure out why our... Whoa, look out. Let's go figure out why our crystal oscillators are not working. We'll just follow this back to wherever it is. We want to look at it every now and again to make sure that that it's actually not stopped somewhere. It's like a gap in the thing or whatever. You can see all these other ones are stopped. And when you see ones that are stopped, oh, there's actually a hypertube in there too. You can see that they're stopped means that they're filled those boxes. That means it's like 20 boxes high of stuff, which is awesome. Should have probably taken the hypertube. Unless it breaks off. Maybe we get these crystal oscillators going again. Now I can just go make some crystal oscillators, everybody. But I'm going to backtrack and figure out why they're not working. Let's make it Nobilis. So that's Nobilis here. This is not the crystal oscillators. Well, worth a look. It must have broke off. You know, I bet you it's on the other side. Yeah, let's take the hypertube back. Check it out. I don't like the hypertubes like this. I feel it's awkward. Because they're just like going through stuff. It's like flashing. Especially if you have like epileptic fits from that. I try to turn the thing so it's not flashing in our face while we're going. Well, I usually put them underneath like this. Away from the resources. I like hanging hypertubes. They're fun. Again, I'll track it down. Don't tell me. I like tracking it down. I'll figure it out. I'm not asking the chat. Now, if I ask the chat, it'll sound just like this. Hey, chat, tell me this thing. But if I don't say, hey, chat, tell me this thing, don't tell me nothing. Because this gives me something fun to do, right? I want to have fun too, you know. Not just have everybody else do it. I want to have a little figure stuff out. Kind of fun. All right, so that one is not our crystal oscillators. So these all should be labeled on the other side, on the input side, over here. There, crystal oscillator. Oh, there's nothing coming into the crystal oscillators. Oh, they're not being made. That's a reason why we don't got any. Okay. That's a good reason not to do it. Okay, now we're going to use this right here. We're just going to say crystal. Nope, we're going to try. Crystal, there we go. Crystal oscillators, and it's used with quartz crystal, cables, and reinforced iron plates. So here's what we'll do. We're just going to go ahead and just do a little quickie zooping here. Take our manufacturer. Stick one right there. We're going to tell it crystal oscillator. Oh, there's an alternate recipe for it too. Right here. Quartz crystal cables and reinforced plates. And then here, quartz crystal cables and quartz. Oh, make up your mind. Quartz crystals, cables, reinforced iron plates. That was weird. Yeah, there we go. This one's using AI limiter, so it took a minute for it to catch in. Okay, so I'm going to use the basics right here. Now, this actually shouldn't say cable. That should be different. That's messed up. There we go. All right, cable, reinforced iron plates, and quartz crystal. That's what we need. So we need 3 inputs on the back here. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and just do a little makeshift workshop down here. We're going to go ahead and just run this out of here right into there. We're not doing it that way, though. Oh, let's, I think that one's going to be in the way anyway, so we'll have to, let's do at least this. Come from the top here to there. And then this way it's not in our way. And then we'll do something, say, like this. Run this there. And we'll use a lifter over here. Again, we want to use this at maximum speed. And it's going to be up a little too high, but that's okay. We'll bring it down like that. And then it now is going into there. Okay, so there we go. Now we need 3 different elements, and we need to run them into the back of this. Let's do it on this side, because we're going to have more room over here. So let's do a little zip zoop. Zip zoop. Zoop zoop. Now, necessarily, you shouldn't put this so close, everybody. You should really put it further away and have more room to run it. Like this stuff right here should be down just a little bit more so we can expand this area and whatnot. But we're not going to worry about that right now. We're just going to try to get some crystal oscillators going. Just to the degree in which we can utilize them for making what we need here. So first one's going to go here. And then we're going to use the other ones here with lifters. Now, of course, you want to come back and make this beautiful, make it work really nicely. But I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do that. So one's facing that way, one's facing the opposite direction, and then the bottom one, you can see, is just going straight over. So now we can go this one to there, and then over here. Whee! There we go. We can grab this one and run back this way a little bit and run it into there. Now, I don't like it when it clips for any reason, so I'm going to take that out because I can't handle it. And I'm going to go ahead and put that up just a little higher, just so it doesn't clip. Just like that. For no reason other than it doesn't clip the back of that. Now, what I'm trying to do... Oh, I'm going to fall down here and take some damage. What I'm trying to do there is try to... and I'll run some power right there. Is trying to do what's known as offline production. Or I could do online production. I could tap into some of the resources that are already going, right? And so what we can also do, let's go in here and clear this right now, is we can go in here and we can say, oh, we want to make some crystal again, right? So CR, we want to make crystal oscillator. Now, when you use this right here, which is your recipes, you can also add that to your to-do list over here, and it tells you what you're going to need. You're going to need reinforced iron plates. Do we have any reinforced iron plates running through here? Well, of course we do. Do we have some crystal oscillators? We do, coming through right here. Now, the hard part is navigating all of this, like making a splitter, say, right here, along this line, and then doing this. And then the second you start doing this is when your factory starts getting messy, right? Because you're basically just like willy-nilly running stuff through there like that. I don't like that at all. I can't handle it. I like it to be, at least somewhat cleaner, but eventually super clean, right? Really nicely thought out. All your stuff's run nice and straight. But we can tap into this line to have at least one of these that is diverting some of that into this box. So we have some of it is online, meaning it's going to endlessly run, and it's going to utilize that into our manufacturer over here to make some crystal oscillators. So now our quartz crystal is getting fed in there. Let's go ahead and find out where I put that power node. Where did I run that? Oh, I ran it underneath. So I'm going to go ahead and just say run this up here. And then I got to find out where some power is off the side here. There we go. And then we'll try to find out where we did this one. There. Now, I could run it like that, but again, I don't like to run it. Oh, man, the lag on here is insane. You can see I keep jumping around. That's because of massive overbuilding. If we build too big, it's going to be tough to actually even play on the server. So, you got to be careful to not have too much stuff, but have a lot of stuff because we want a mega build. There we go. Okay, now the manufacturer has got, or it doesn't because it missed it. Try that again. There we go. Turn my light back on again. Okay, so there we go. So now it's got power. We can see it over here because it's yellow. And then the crystal oscillators will start to feed in there, which is what we want them to do. Now we need cables and reinforced iron plates. Now we have cables and reinforced iron plates over here. running into here, and I ran all this stuff over here, this one here. And then my crew ran the rest of this stuff. In this case, we have plenty of cables because, look, it goes all the way to the bottom. Now, I could run this. I could divert this off and run it way over there. But I would actually divert it from way back here, everybody. I would not divert it from right there. So, put in a splitter. We run it like this. Across here. I would probably maybe put a lifter here. Here. Again, the more you do this kind of bypassing stuff, the more junky, the more difficult it is for people to pick up on what you were doing before they were doing it. But I'm just going to show you an example of how not to build your plant. And so we can run this straight across here. And again, they have this thing called soft clearance now, where you can run it right through the top of that, which I think is awesome. And then what we could do is say, build some more spaghetti here for all you spaghetti people. And this triggers my chat like crazy, everybody. I love it. I love the fact that this triggers the chat. All right, there we go. Now we've got some wire in there, or cable. And that's now going to start up with cable. Now, next thing, reinforced iron plates. So you get the general idea. I'm going to do the same thing again here. We're going to look for our reinforced plates, which are right here. We're going to go ahead and split that off. I'm going to split it off a bit over here. We're going to use the same stacker we used before over here. And we're going to run it off of there into there. The great thing is it's going to run off the excess. Now, if I was really doing this nice, everybody, I would go in and I would take it up to the run level up above, and then I would run it through, and so you wouldn't see all of the conveyors and all of that stuff as well. But it is kind of fun to do this as well. Now, one of the things you can't do is you can't put your lifter poles like this on top of this, which would be nice. But I'm just going to raise this up just a little bit like this, and then we're going to go ahead and get that other item. Now, another thing I could do, oh, it might be a little too far. A little too far there. All right, we'll go here first. Make sure that's not clipping through there. Nope. And then we go ahead and just run that up into there. Now, what we could have done was just grabbed a bunch of the plates and a bunch of the conveyor belts and a bunch of the stuff and just put it in the boxes, and then it would have ran it as well. But now it's online. That means it's just going to run and run and run until the end of time, even when I'm not on the server. So the next time I come in who knows how many hours, next week, it will basically have 20 boxes filled of crystal oscillators, because if you saw, the actual stuff was backlogged. That means that all the other boxes are full. So this stuff is not really being fully utilized. So you should have one option where it's going to the box, but also the other option of using those resources for the next tier item and the next tier item and so on and so forth. You're going to see that's going to feed in there nicely, and that's going to make the crystal oscillators for us. It takes a long time to do these crystal oscillators. Holy mackerel. That is going to take, it's going to do 1 per minute. So to do as many as we need right now is a lot of minutes of crystal oscillators. Now, something else I suggest you do while you're here, grab a little bit of crystal, which I think we already have. We already have some wire, we do. And then also in here, we have some plates, which we have a whole bunch. Go make some yourself. It's actually faster to make some items yourself than it is to have the machines make them. But if you have the factor of time where you can just wait for it to do it over time, like you can just, if you're playing a solo game, you just leave your game on, go have a sandwich, go watch a movie, come back, boom, you got tons of resources. That's what's pretty cool. But we can go in here and we can go into here and look for crystal oscillators, right? So we got a whole bunch of stuff in here. We're looking. We got quartz concrete. We got silica. We got heat sink. Oh, there they are right there. Now watch this. I can just press the space bar. It locks it on. I'm not holding it down. And now I've made 2 of them just like that. Was that faster than a minute? It absolutely was. So really, I didn't need to do any of that. I could have just went and did it on my own and just made it here in the thing. Now, another thing, I could walk away as well and go and do this. In fact, I think I am. Thank you, just 90. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. And so I can just let this run and keep it going. You might want to eat. You're down to 2 health bars. I never really get more than 3 health bars. I don't eat food. I don't use the repair things because I'm right at my base. So if I die, I just go back to my base. The only time I really keep my health up is if I'm going outside the base to battle enemies, but I'm not battling enemies. Now, the cool thing about having 3 bars is if I do fall and say I get like half a bar left, it will automatically heal me back up to 3 bars. So it doesn't take any resources. And you know me, I like to be maximum efficient, and so I'm not wasting time collecting resources and making med kits and making all these things if I don't need to, right? If I don't need to be doing something, I don't do it. It's as simple as that. That's the ultimate in efficiency, being efficient with your time. Not just your machinery, not just your resources, but your time, because that is your number one factor you should always be looking at, whether you're playing a game or whether in real life. You know how to optimize your time each day? Do what you're going to, write down what you're going to do tomorrow, tonight, before you go to bed. Everybody try this in the chat. Before you go to bed, take a to-do list, take your phone, piece of paper, pencil, whatever you like to do, write it on your calendar. My wife likes to write stuff on the calendar. Do any of that kind of stuff that works effectively for you. Me, I use the notepad on my iPhone. And I write down, or actually you have a giant list of things I'm trying to get done anyway, and I put them in order that I'm going to start them tomorrow. And I look at them and I say, which one is the hardest one for me to get done? Right? Like right now, I've queued up 15 videos. They're going to be processing for days now from my past streams, right? And I got to keep up with them, because if I don't keep up with them, I'm going to run out of space everywhere, and then I can't record my streams, and then I can't stream. All right? So I got to keep that going. So I know that should be the number one thing, probably the hardest, and takes the most time out of my day yesterday. So I said, that's the number one thing I got to do when I'm done with the stream. So I stream. And then I also have like a general idea of what I'm doing on stream. I have a general like, okay, what are we going to do? We're going to work on Fixmas. We're going to try to work on our resources. We're going to do that stuff. And I jot just a general idea down. So I'm organized for today, right? And then also I make my titles in a giant spreadsheet. And then I say, okay, I'm going to be playing this game at this time, and this is the BSE number, or the best stream ever number. I literally have years and years of spreadsheets of every single title and every single day, what the date was, what the title was, what game I was playing, what was the BSE number, and was it sponsored, was it non-sponsored, everything. For years, everybody. That's how organized I am, because I'm a production guy. That's what I've done. I've done graphic design for 30 years. And the more organized you are the night before, the more you're going to get done the day of. Very important. If you want to get a lot of things done in life, that's what you do. It's been a huge boon in my life. How do you think a 50-year-old partially disabled streamer gets all this stuff done and does all this stuff and builds up hundreds of giveaways by the end of the year? That's because I work very, very hard at it. Now, I can't work like I'm 25 again, everybody. I can't work 20 hours a day. I just can't do it. I'm too old. My battery doesn't go all the way up. I'm like an old iPhone. It only goes to about 60 to 80% anymore. And then it gets down to about 30%. And then I'm like, oh, I got to take a nap. That's why you see older people taking a nap all the time. They don't have as much energy anymore. It's like, you've been running the machine so long for 50 years that machine is starting to wear out. And the battery, it's like an old lithium battery, right? It doesn't go all the way up to maximum, and eventually it burns out. That's human beings for you. So I try to do as much as I can. I do a lot here. I work on the stream 7 days a week, but not every minute of every single day. You got to live too, everybody. Remember to live your life. Remember to go out there and find that special someone. Make sure they know that you love them. Every single day I go and I hug my kids. I tell them I love them. I find out what they've been up to that day, what they did at school, what they're going to do later on. And I interact with them. I say, hey, what are we having for dinner? And then, I'm down there. We always have dinner together and all of those things. Those are the most valuable things in life. You cannot buy that with money. You absolutely cannot. You can't buy that happiness. It doesn't fill you up inside just to have money. Money is just a means to an end. It's nice having money. I've had lots of money. I know what it's like. And I know a lot of you are like, Kismet, well, it's not easy for you to say. Well, hey, I got $10 in the bank, everybody. I know what it's like to have lots of money, and I certainly know what it's like to have no money and to get change out of the couch and to get, the quarter and the dime and the nickel together to get enough gas to get to work so you can pay your car payment on your car that you just spent that gas on, right? I know what that's like. Absolutely. I certainly do, and I never forget that. I never forget what that's like. I never lose track of what it's like to just barely survive in life. And that's what I'm back in that stage again. I was in that stage when I was young. Then I became very, very successful at what I did, the top of my field. And then I got very ill. And then right back down into that poverty well you go. But do I have enough to feed my kids? Yes. Do I have enough to have a roof over my head? Yes. Do I have enough for them to have water and survive? Yes. And maybe a little bit of extra amenities in there as well, you know, via payments of long-term payments on like your phone and thing like that for 4 or 5 years or 2-3 years or whatnot. Or like when I go get my shoulder done, right, with my physical therapy, how am I going to pay that off? Well, hey, that's going to be $25 for, 3, 4, 5 years or whatnot. Me and my wife just get by. My wife works 6 days a week, so I can do this crazy thing called streaming every single day. Now, I don't ask for money for rent and all of that other stuff. I feel like that's highly inappropriate, but if that's appropriate for your stream, great. What I ask for is just a bit of love, a little positivity in the world. Just come in, lurk in the channel, show some love. And if you can afford it, show some love to St. Jude's, to charity. Just send it to them, everybody. This whole entire month, just send it to them. You don't have to, donate bits or do any of that stuff. Just send it to help save some lives today. And that's all I ask. So, again, I understand. And that's something I always try to hang on to in my life. Don't lose perspective in your life of what it's like to struggle for people out there, because there are millions, billions of people just like you struggling right now to get those 3 basics, right? Food, water, and shelter. They're struggling every single day. There's people right now who are suffering, right? They're suffering with cancer and things like that. Really tough stuff to get up every day and keep going, saying, having a positive attitude. Some of the most amazing things I think about some of the St. Jude children is their attitude, is their positive attitude. No, I'm going to make this happen. I'm going to beat this. I'm going to get up every day. I'm going to make it happen. They still have a positive attitude, even though they've got one of the worst hands you can get in life, right? I think that's amazing. I think that's the true spirit of that positivity and love in the world. And I try to support that. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see in the world. And I know you can get real cynical in the world because, no good deed goes unpunished, as my dad used to say all the time. He was a bit negative, everybody. I like to think that good deeds always circle back to you. I think of it in a different way. I call it the Kismet love train. We send out that love around Twitch, and it always circles around to everyone when you send that love out. And it doesn't have to be in the form of money or gifts or things like that. It could be in the form of someone who I rated one day, goes on to become affiliate or goes on to be partnered, right? Or they get discovered and they go on to be the #1 streamer in the world. That's awesome. Now, I'm not going to call them up later and say, hey, I made you into #1 streamer in the world. If you want to be my friend, you got to donate money to my... That's not how you have friendships, everybody. Those are called fair weather friends. People who are only there for you when you're successful and not there at the beginning, who show you some love. Like great example is a lot of my sponsors, right? I was just a tiny little streamer, 10, 15 people in my channel back in the day, and Stream Elements was there. They were there. They said, Kismet, we got your back, bro. We're going to be there whether you're a small streamer or a large streamer, right? Unlike that other company was very corporate and said, well, if you're not successful, we don't want anything to do with you, right? See, those are the difference of the people in the world and the companies you should work with. You should work with companies that have your back, that like to support you, whether you're small, medium, or large in your success, right? Because everybody wanted to be my friend when I was making, 6 figures. Oh, man, when I'm renting 30 Sea-Doos and we're out partying at the river, yeah, I did that. I rent a bunch of boats as well. I rented it for all my friends. We partied. We had a great time. Oh, man, I had lots of friends. But hey, you know what happens when you got $10 in the bank? Most of those friends are gone, but there's a few of them that stay. There's a few of them that I could call them on the phone right now. They could be in Japan. They could be anywhere in the world. They could be in Australia. If I call them on the phone right now, they'll get on a plane and they'll come right here. Or if they call me, I'm going to be like, sorry, everybody, peace out. I got to go help my friend, and I will stop the stream and I will leave right this second. That's exactly what I'll do. You need to find those few people in your world that are there for you, that care whether you live or die. And there ain't that many. There's only a few that you're going to find. I care if you do. I care if you do. I appreciate you being here. Now, again, every now and again, I'll get on my little soapbox. I'll go off on my little tangent, everybody. But we'll get back into playing some games here. Let's go ahead and do a battle. Let's go. To battle! I feel like part of my purpose in life, everybody, now is to bring a little inspiration to you here on the stream. Hopefully, I've inspired you a little bit to go do what you love to do. You got to think, I'm 50 years old, everybody. I'm a partner streamer on Twitch. That chance of that happening is less than 1%. Easily less than 1%. It's a huge chance that would not work out. Now, again, have I become rich being a streamer? Absolutely not. I could be a Walmart greeter and I'd be making more. I could be a box boy. I could be a janitor. I'd be making more than being a streamer. But am I putting positivity and love out into the world? Oh, absolutely. In that, I am very wealthy. In all of the things that I've been able to do here on the stream that seemed impossible, that other people would say, it's impossible, Kismet. There's no way that you being someone with 50 or 100 people in your channel, they're going to put you on the Twitch homepage. Well, guess what? December 18th, on the homepage again. That's right. I'll be there for St. Jude, showing them some love. Hopefully, you guys will be there as well on December 18th. Make sure to be here, everybody. At 3 p.m., we will be on the Twitch homepage. You know how many streamers want to be on the homepage right now? 9 million. So I appreciate them showing this old guy some love, right? And I want to go show some love in the world. So let's go ahead and give you guys some love right here. Grants and rewards. I am Death, original true shot, going out there, crushing it, getting some extra loot. And Chow coming in, MVP, 7 kills. Keep these battles a rocking and a rolling right here. How long have we been going? Holy mackerel, time just flying by, man. We're 4 hours in already. Man, this stream is blazing. Blazing by. All right, more bombers. I feel like I'm just going to keep using my bomber over and over. I like the bomber. The bomber's kind of fun. Just going in there, kamikaze. Yeah! Boom! And then blow up. A lot of fun. Let's go. Rescuer is the exact opposite. No organization skills developed here. You know how I got more organized, everybody? Is my wife. My wife's very organized, very incredibly awesome at what she does. She's like the steam engine of this whole entire family. She's always keeping stuff going. She's, got the laundry going. She got the kids going. She's taking them here to there. She's doing all of those things and keeping the whole entire family going. And I give her huge credit for that. Always keeping the thing going. Now, I'm a messy, flighty artist. I am out there. I'm the radical one. I'm the crazy person that goes and rents a goes and buys a gigantic slip and slide for my 51st birthday and slides down the slip and slides and injures my shoulder. I'm that guy. I'm the guy that jumps in the leaves. I jump in the puddles. I go and I jump from roof to roof, right? I climb trees. I do crazy stuff. That's me. That's who I am, right? I'm the exact opposite. She's very sensible. I'm very not sensible. But together, we balance each other out. And that's who you want to find in life, everybody. Someone who inspires you to be a bit more than what you are inside. And that's what I feel like I've gotten being with my wife, is that she has inspired me to be a better person. And that really makes a difference. And all the people that are around me, that I've surrounded myself with, they've inspired me to be a better person. If you look around at all the people who you have around you in your life and they're dragging you down, if they're being negative all the time, if they're telling you how impossible things are all the time, you need to switch out a few of those peeps, or maybe all of those peeps. But hey, it's your life decision on you. But I would suggest to look around and see if the people are lifting you up or trying to keep you down all the time. Because there are a lot of people that come in and just negative all the time, telling you how everything's wrong and everything's going to go this and nothing will ever happen. This is something I wonder about really genius people. Like, great example, like Steve Jobs, right? He wants to make this. He wants to make a phone that has an LCD display that you can tap on it and interact with it, and you don't even need to know how it works. You don't need to know how it works. It doesn't matter how it works. There's super smart people who are figuring out how to make it work. Your job is to be able to use it the second you get it. And that's why the iPhone was so revolutionary, is because you didn't need to know nothing about it. You could literally just pick it up as a 5-year-old and just off you go. In fact, my kid, I think she was like 8 years old, was able to get into my wife's phone and actually find Barney, and we didn't even know how to do it. You got to think, I've been in computers since I was young, everybody. It's just like the 70s, right? 70s and 80s. So even I didn't know how to get in there, and she had found her way in to find to Barney and watch Barney on my wife's phone, which is pretty amazing. That's amazing that they understand it without even needing to know how the technology works. And of course, the biggest problem with being a visionary like that is everybody telling you how impossible everything is. It's impossible. You can't make a phone. You can't make a phone with an LCD display. It's just not possible. Well, obviously it is possible. Obviously they proved it possible and they made it possible, right? Because you fire all the people who say it's impossible and you hire all the people who think it is possible. And those are the people who make the impossible things happen. I've been gotten lots of things in my day as a graphic designer that everybody thought was impossible. You can't run it. It's too many colors. The colors are interacting. It's not going to work. I'm like, all right, it's impossible. Bring it to me. And there's nothing that I've not been able to do and make work in some way that some things that other people made were impossible. That's my job, everybody. That's what I do. I'm a problem solver. It's what I do great. It's what I do amazing. So that's what I wonder about Steve Jobs. Now, you just got to put up with people like that, right? Same thing with Elon Musk, right? Hey, it's not possible. It's not possible to re-land the booster. Yeah, it is. It's only impossible until somebody makes it possible. Maybe it'll be you. Maybe you'll be the one that makes it possible. But guess what? Look at that. He did the dual landing, too. That's really smacking them in the face, right? That's really giving them the finger when they say it can't be done, right? Can't be done? All right. Not only am I going to land one, I'm going to land two of them at the same time. Bam! There you go. That's really awesome. And again, how they have to put up with that negativity, that impossibility. It can't be done. You can't build electric cars. You can't build rockets that re-land. You can't build this stuff. I'm sure back in the day when they were trying to build planes, they were like, it's impossible. You can't build planes. You can't build cars. You can't build this. All these negative people dragging you down. Forget those people. Knock off that negativity. Throw out that negativity backpack. It is possible. If it's possible for a disabled 45-year-old man to go on to be a partner streamer on Twitch and eventually end up on the homepage, you could do anything because you're probably younger, better looking, and smarter than me. So there you go. There you go. You go out and do your thing. Don't let nobody stop you. That's what my stream's all about. Get a little love, positivity, inspiration in your day. All right, so back to our crystal oscillators. Now, while I was talking to you guys, it's been over here working away on it. So let's go over here and see if we can snag some of these crystal... See, now it's filled in with those crystal oscillators. All right, let's go snag some of these. Now that we made some, and then it's making me some too. And again, this is the factor of time in Satisfactory. Now, don't worry, everybody. We're going to play some Fallout 4 later on. We're going to get it going on. We are playing some Astroneer and Satisfactory, two of my favorite games of all time. Again... we gave away Astroneer earlier. Sorry if you missed it. And then we're going to give away some more random games because we've unlocked at least 40 giveaways. So we're going to try to get those going. But if we want to unlock more, again, more donations up there to St. Jude's. And as we unlock more and more and more, I'll continue those giveaways going all the way. Not only till the 19th, but I'll keep them going all the way till the 24th. All right? As I do every single year. But we got to unlock them by showing some love to St. Jude. Now, again, if you show $15 of love or more, I will put your name right here in the game as a big thank you. And then I'm going to make a big thank you video at the end as well. And send that to St. Jude, and they'll probably put that out on their Twitter page as well. So we'll see. I know Fallout for Hope will, for sure. But we'll get back to all of that at the end. So I'll be showing you guys all that love. All right, so we got our ornaments. We got our stuff here. We're trying to get our other ornaments going, so that's why we're doing... got to remember what I was doing. That's why we're doing our crystal oscillators over here. How many have we got? We got one? Really? One crystal oscillator. Why does that seem highly unlikely? That seems highly unlikely. It means that there's probably something wrong with the way up. Let's see where what's this doing. Coming out of there, going into there. Going into that one. Not in that one. Not in that one. There's something wrong with the lifters. Again, which one is it? Right here. Lifter. Not that one. Now what I'm going to do is go and see where I see the crystal oscillators. Because there should be like... I don't know, at least 10 in there, because it's been at least 10 minutes. More than one. Unless somebody grabbed them out of there, or they went in the they win in the things, right? They win in the exits. So it could be working, and it just it's just that's the problem, that it's still working at trying to make enough of them at any given time. But I'm going to double check it here to make sure it hasn't stopped somewhere. I think LOC is exceptionally great at Satisfactory, so I have a feeling that he's done this correctly. Oh, what's going on here? Lag. Lag, lag, and more lag. Just gonna double check it all the way up. Seems legit to me. Maybe it just hasn't done enough. Yep. That. See, that's exactly what it was doing. It was still putting them on the, where I have the things that are outputting on different sides. It was still getting the ones to go onto those. So now it's 3. So that's how you know it went. That's how it went. You know it went all the way to the top, because it's now feeding those up there. It's just going really, really slow. All right. Screw that. We're out of here. Let's go over here and try to make this once again. Let's see if we have enough. We're making a blender over here, and we need to make our stuff over here, our things. So how are we doing on our battle? Another 20 minutes on that battle. And we're going to make some radio control units. How many do we need? I don't know, because I didn't put it on my bar. There it is. We need to make 5. All right, so we got that. We're just going to make those ourselves and get those done. Now, also, you'd want to take the radio control units and make those from the other elements now that we have our crystal oscillators going. And again, we have the factor of time. So even if it does it 1 every minute, if you have 60 minutes in an hour, now you made 60. If you have 60 times 24 in a day, now you got that many. And then you say you have that many times 7 days a week, times 30 days a month, and so on and so forth. And before you know it, well, crystal oscillators be filling that whole entire thing. Now, I would be making it a much bigger rate than what we're making it there. I would definitely want to scale it up more and more and more. Because this is when the game starts getting tough. When you start getting crystal oscillators, you start getting radio control units, that's when you need a lot of the base resources, the starter resources, to really be scaled up, really a lot. And then you're starting to make, 1 or 2 or 5 or 10 radio control units. So eventually you want to get it to where you're making 100 or 1,000 radio control units per minute. And then you use that to, of course, make the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. You get the idea. All right, so Blender, we're good with our radio control units. Let's get over here and get some more of our aluminum thingies here, our aluminum casings. There we go. Okay, I think we're there, everybody. I think we're getting close. I think we're finally going to check out the last thing in the list here. There we go, Blender in there. We click that. Here we go. So you're like, wait a minute, Kismet, it's not in any of those. It's not in any of those ones that we just saw to make that particular thing, right? So it wasn't in any of those. So if you can't find it in any of those, here's what you do. You hit O for open up the recipes, and then you type in bulb or whatever it is. What is the name? Ornament, I think it's actually called. Ornament. There we go. And you click on it right here, and it tells you. It goes from the Fixmas GIF to the ornament. And you're like, gosh, well, but which one is it in? It's not in any of the manufacturers that I did. And this is where I'm leading you down the road, everybody. It's not in any of the manufacturers I did. Well, there's one other little thing that it does here in the recipe that's vitally important. It helps you a lot, so you don't have to do what I call the play yard. And you can just look right underneath here, and it says produced in smelter. Now, it's not like something you would expect to be in the smelter, but it is actually how you produce that thing. So over here, we're going to go ahead and put down the next line here, which is smelter. So now you know several ways of finding how to make stuff. Now, I find that's a little confusing in this particular one, but now there they are. All right, now we can make our red and we can make our blue. Now, did I already know that? Yes, I did the event last year. And again, a lot of things that I do here on stream, everybody, is not that I don't know, is that I am just leading people down the road so they can discover it just like I did, and have a bit of fun learning about how to make cool stuff like we're doing right here. So let's go ahead and upgrade this pole over here so we can run all of this together. And so we can just turn it all off from over there. And so same thing here. We're going to run that in there. We're going to run this in here. We're going to get these set up. There we go. There we go. Now we have the power off right now. And the reason why we have the power off is we don't want to waste our presents that have already been collected by my crew. Come on out of there. Come on. Doesn't want to come out of there. Oh, it's lagging. It's lagging. That's what the problem was. Lagging out. Yeah, I think that tower is making our whole entire thing lag out. If it gets too laggy, I will restart the whole world again, everybody, just so a heads up, right? If it gets too laggy, or I'll ask people to take stuff out if it's too slowing down our production and everything. So we want to find that good balance between that. So, all right, so we'll split this stack. We'll put 250 in this one. And then on this one over here, we'll put 250 in that one. And then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and just snag these out of here. They're not doing me no good over here right now. Come on out of there. Jeez, that is really laggy, everybody. Normally when you double click it, it'll go back in your inventory. It's pretty laggy. I actually only need 6 of them. All right. Now I could go get more and add more of them in there. Like this. And then like this. There we go. Now we got those going. Now, over here, it doesn't have any in there. It doesn't have any in here. There's none back here. None back there. There is none in there and none in there. So if I do turn it back on down here, there's no resources for it to make the thing anyway. So it's just going to turn the one on, and these two here will be sitting here idle and not using any power. So now it's going to use that. So again, over here, again, we're just doing this the easiest way, where we're not using splitters or anything like that. It's just going to run up there. Okay, so those are going to smelt down a bunch of ornaments that we need for the next part. And let's go ahead and get that going on over there. Now, again, if you want to come in and collect presents and put them in there, that would be awesome. But what we need right now is we need 50 ornaments of each type. Now, I already have the thing, so that means we can unlock the Fixmas Christmas tree. Now, once I unlock the tree and once I unlock stuff in here, you can scale up the factory if you want. All my peeps are in here helping. You can scale it up. Just don't unlock it. Let me unlock that as I go along so I can show that in stream. Leave the thing unlocked so I can show that each week, and we can you know, progress the event. If you just go and do it all, then it's not fun for people to watch on stream. So that's why I asked that. There we go. Kids are too smart for their own good. They are pretty smart, right? And if you replace the screen without accessing the Apple screen device, the firmware cripples it. Not anymore. They're actually going to have a program now where you can repair your own stuff. That's what Apple's doing. You can repair your own things. You can get your own components and self-repair, which is awesome. I know they've been working on that for a lot of years. How do I know? Because I used to work there for many years. They are trying to make it easier for you guys to self-repair your stuff. So there you go. I have one person that's trying to control me, but when I say no, he just started to do reverse psycho on me. Mr. I shall do what he wants all the time. Well, people try to manipulate you like that with that reverse psychology stuff, where they will try to say, oh, well, okay, fine. If you don't want to do it, then I'll do it myself. And then they're hoping that you'll say, no, it's okay, I'll do it. I just say, okay. Go ahead, bye, see ya, have fun. Because it really messes with them when you do that. You reverse it. They try to reverse it on you, but you reverse it back on them again. And if they get all mad, hey, that's their problem. You got things to do. You got to get to work. You got stuff to get it going on. Now, one of the things we have to watch here is this is 12.5 on the red, and this is 25 on here. So the blue ones are being produced faster than the red ones. Now, I could add another one over here, like this. And then just make this one red again. And then maybe add a merger here. Merge this into here. Like that, so it goes in the box. And then add some more into this one. I already put them in there. Let's cut this blue one in half. Double click that. Cut that in half. Put that in there. And put the rest of these in this one. There we go. And then we need to give it some power. Where's our power pole? All right, we'll just, nope, we don't want to tap into that power because that power is separate. Let's put it over here. We want to keep that power separate from our thing so we can turn it on and off. All right, so now that one's doing the red one. We'll put another booster in there. And we need to go get a couple more boosters out of here. And I'm not going to label each and every one, but you get the general idea. You get the general idea. Now, the biggest thing you want to unlock, again, in this event is going to be your trees. Your trees are going to create an infinite amount of resources that will make, you can make Christmas trees for you know, off into the horizon, and it will just be pumping out massive tons of presents, which I think is awesome. I feel like that's what I'm going to do. Just make like Christmas trees for days. We'll see what happens. But first we got to get these. Okay, we're at 52 and 28. So we have enough of this. So what I would do is I'd individually turn this one off. I would flip the blue one off because you got that done. So that's GG. Then I would take these presents and then split them evenly back here. Or it's going to do it for me. It's going to split it between that and this. But the thing is, it's not going to this one. So let's take this one out. And let's quickly put this over here. So it's splitting it like that. Put these back in here. And then it will split it evenly between those two and not the middle one anymore. And then we're going to try to get 50 of those. Again, what we're doing is we're unlocking stuff in the MAM. Now, they already unlocked all the other stuff, so that's why you guys didn't get to see me do all that. And that's okay. They can unlock all of that. I'm just asking them to let me unlock, you know, at least the Christmas thing. And I appreciate that they have not gone and just done it all. Because they could have totally done that already. They could have totally gone in, done it all. And that's how you work together, everybody, is you communicate with other people about what they're trying to do. And if you communicate well, then you can do stuff at a whole nother level that you might not be able to do by yourself, or at least would take a really long time. That's why they have teams of people to make games, and teams of people to do construction and do all of that stuff, because you have different experts who are great at different things. And if you can find people who balance out your talents with their talents, and you try to facilitate their greatness and they try to facilitate your greatness, then you know you're going to do something amazing, I find. But that's not easy, everybody. You know, at work, sometimes, you know, you got those people who are just slackers, or you're doing their work for them all the time. You know who they are. You know who they are. You're thinking of who it is right now in your head. I know you are. I absolutely know you are. Like that guy, that lady, right? You're thinking of that person in your head of who's doing it. All right, here we go. Let's research the tree. And now we're really going to be styling and profiling. All right, there we go. Trees unlocked. Now we can go ahead and make some trees. So let's go in here to Fixmas. We want to make some trees right here. Now we're going to go ahead and try to make some white ornaments, because we need to get some things. We're also going to need some presents for that. So now's a good time to say, hold on. Turn all that production off, because we don't want to burn up all our presents, because this way we have to go pick up some more. But we need at least 50, so let's hope we have at least 50 left. We do. We have 400 left in there. That's awesome. Stop it with the open encodec stuff. Okay, there. Open it in codecs already, so it stops popping that up. All right, so we got a bunch of presents on us, so that's good. We need, again, the white bulbs. So let's go back over here. Let's see if we've unlocked the white bulb. So go over here. Nope. Didn't unlock it. Nope. All right, where do we unlock it? Not there. Aha! In this one. So we need a bunch of gold ones. So how do we get the gold ones? Have we unlocked the ability to create gold ones? So we look around and say, do we have any to create gold ones? Look at this. Boom. We unlocked it right there. So now we have the ability to build the gold ones. Now, to save us from putting all the machines down again, I'm just going to do this. Then we'll just do ornaments. Then we'll scroll down. We'll click on the white ornament. We'll see how it's made. It's made in the foundry. So we need blue ones, and we need iron ingots. Now, we have a bunch of iron ingots probably down below down there I can grab. And then we can make these in the foundry. Now, the foundry is very much like we've got here. Is a forge that you use, or smelter is what they call it in this game, that you go ahead and do this. Now, I'm going to go ahead and just let this tie right into this one as well by just creating a merger over here. I'm just creating a spaghetti mess here. That does not look like it's on the belt. That one looks like it's on the belt. There we go. And then over here, that's going to run into there. So now we can go ahead and create the white ones, which is the ones we need. We can take the ones that we already have, put them in there. And you can see I've got a bunch of iron ingots on me. There we go. Good to go. And then we can just run that over there. And that's going to start up. Now, you know what we're going to do, right? We're going to take this. We're going to put it in here. We're going to try to make it go as fast as possible. We could make multiple of them if we want. But I'm just going to take the one and get that going. Again, this is how you progress through the MAM and through the game. So, very, very fun. Now, this is 5 per minute at default. But we need to go ahead and also turn on the power. Now, another thing we need to do is we need to divert this out of here. We need to go ahead and take this and run it up and over like this, say. And then, say, put the input like this. This is how your, see, this is how your whole entire, this is how this starts, everybody. This is how it starts. And then before you know it, you're playing for about 4 or 5 hours and you got this and that and the other thing and the Spaghetti City. But you can always come and tear it down, you know, multiple times, make it awesome as you go. And there we go. So now what we want to do is just supply the ones that we want to get over here. I've already got the iron again, so we need to make a bunch of blue ones. So why don't we just go ahead and say, you know what, never mind. Hold on, we're going to take this all out. We're going to do something else. We're going to take this out. We're not going to run that into there. We're going to take this out of here. And we're going to take this one, put it right back up in here. We're going to take this one. Oh, hold on. How do we do it? Oh, this one up into there, I think it was. Yep. Let's take this back out. Take this out. Got to take this all back out because it split my line there. Back up there. There we go. This one back into a merge. And then this one up in here. And then what we're going to do is then switch this, retool our factory again. For the blue ones. That's what we need. Blue one. And then blue one. So it's going to go basically 3 times faster than it would be before. And then we'll take the blue one over here. All the blue ones that are going to come out of there. I'm going to run it up there. Now before we run it, make sure you take all that out of there so it doesn't accidentally run the wrong thing, which doesn't go in there at all. And then is going to end up not running, right? Over here. So, in theory, we should have all this going. Now, again, let's double check this. If there's any other presents in here. I think I took all these out, but I'll just double check. And these are already got some in there, maybe. Nope. They came out when I switched it. That one's overclocked. That one's overclocked. This one's no longer overclocked. Because I took it out so I could overclock this. This is going to produce at around 15%. Really about 12%. Or 12 per minute. And let's go ahead and start it up. Okay, so we're going to start it up by taking all the presents that we have and putting them into there. And it's going to start to split those up. Now, one of the problems is that we're splitting it among 2. What we really need to do is split it among all 3. Now, to do all 3 well, what you can do is you can split it perfectly by actually doing a triple split. And this usually, you don't use this very much later in the later game. Usually you're doing, oh, is that right? Yes, that's right. You usually actually use them inline. So you run it in, it goes in the first one and fills that one up. Then it goes to the second one, fills that one, and so on. Those are called overflow. But this is how it actually typically will run, like this, where you're perfectly splitting all 3. So this is getting 1, that's getting 1, that's getting 1. So now you split all 3 of them. So all of them are evenly fed. You know, probably a little bit straighter would be nice, a little offset in that center one. But there you go. You get the idea. And now we run back over here, and we go ahead and flip the little switchy. And then off it goes. So now it's going to go ahead and produce those blue ones as fast as it can. Take the blue ones, run them over here. We're going to see them come through here at some point. There we go. Run them over here, and it's going to couple it with this iron ingot that I have. Now, I'm going to go ahead and not run iron ingots up here because I usually don't. I'm just going to go ahead and make a box. I'm going to run it from the box. And then I'm going to put all my extra iron ingots in there. Then I'm also going to go right off the side here and fall to my death. Ah, God, I'm falling. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. Oh, what a world. What a world. All right, there we go. Went down in there. And you can see this is doing limestone, but also down here is my iron this way. Is my iron. We're going to go grab that, and we're going to put it in there. Don't forget the packets. What packets? the packets, the internet packets. All right, right over here in this smelter, most likely is backlogged a bunch of iron ingots. It is. And there we go. Because this has stopped making plates, so I can just go ahead and grab those iron ingots out of there. Or whatever this is making. I think it's making rods. Yeah, rods. And then over on this side, we're making iron plates. And the cool thing is, the second I take them out of there, it's just going to go make some more. Like that. This hovercraft thing is awesome, man. I love this hovercraft thing. Okay, so we got that going. Now we got to get back up to the top there where we're working. Zip. See, it happens all the time. That's why I don't put those hyper tubes at the bottom where you're walking, because you'll not be paying attention. You won't even see it. You'll walk by, whoop, and it'll suck you in there and take you off to some spot. Going up. Look at all that building they've done way out there, too. A whole bunch of lines and stuff. Yeah, this was so fun about working together, everybody. You get to do all this fun stuff together. All right. Oh, we need another box. Now, let's just put it over here. Boom. All right. There goes our white ornaments. Let's go ahead and put the rest of this stuff in here. Just to have plenty of those. There we go. And that's going to churn that out at 12.5. That's a good guess. 12.5. Let's put these ones I have in there too, so it'll keep going. Now it goes at 37.5 per minute that it needs as an input, so we can go ahead and output 12.5. And I can tell you that that is not coming out at 37.5. I don't care if it is overclocked. That's 15. Oh, okay. Well, in theory, it's going through, but I don't have enough GIFs to make that happen. This one looks like it's not working. Something going on there. Something funky chicken going on there. So let's feed those in. Yeah, that's not going. See how it's not... oh, it's on standby. I turned it off. That's my bad. There we go. That's why it's not going. All right, so that's going to burn through those presents like nobody's business, everybody. We're going to have... Eventually, you're going to run out of stuff. You're going to run out of those presents. And that's what we're trying to fix right now. We're trying to fix it so we never run out of presents. And that happens a lot. That happens in this event. So, to make that tree, that's the thing we're trying to make. And so we want to put it over here. We're going to need 20 total ornaments and 50 presents. Now, when we get to 20 ornaments, we definitely want to try to get the presents because we're going to need 50 presents. Now, again, this is a great way to help if you're trying to help in game, is to grab presents and add them at this stage. But right now, I need to turn this off. I need to turn this whole factory off because I don't longer need to make any of this. All right, what I need now is those 50 presents back right there. Yeah, there we go. And now we're going to make a Fixmas tree. Now, right here at the back of this area. Wow, God, I almost fell to my death. Oh, that scared me. That actually scared me. See, I have little moments like that. I scare myself, everybody. Let's do some zooping. Over here. We're going to do that battle here in just a moment. All right, always out of something, everybody. I literally have 20 boxes of resources, but always with something. Always something I've got to track down. All right, over here. Grabbing these resources out of here. All right, come on. We need some concrete. We used up our concrete by zooping. But we got plenty more. We got 20 boxes of it. All right, grab this. I hit F, by the way. F like I'm going to take it out, and then middle mouse button. You want to get in the habit of using your middle mouse button because it is so much faster to pick stuff up. And to keep going. All right, we'll just run that out there. Good enough. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to make our first Fixmas gift tree. Now, our gift tree has an output of our tree. And I'm just going to set it back over here. Now, I notice also that the tree is about perfect for one foundation. If you notice, it just kind of fits there fairly perfect. Boom. And there is our first Fixmas gift tree. Now, we look at the tree itself, and we can get up in here. Maybe not. That it actually produces 15 gifts. I'll just roll over it. It says 15 gifts per minute. So if I run it out of here, if I can click it, there we go. If I run it out of here, and of course, you know, we want to line this up nicely. But we can also do this too. So we can go ahead and run this. Now, really my thing I want to see is, do they make the Fixmas Christmas tree, because this is pretty obscure, line up to the merger? And the answer is no. Oh, no, it is. It is locking. There it goes. Okay. I thought I found something there. But no, they got it. They got it. It's locking into the input. When I hold down control, it does snap in there. Okay, so for a second there, I thought I had them. But they're just too good, everybody. They're too good. They got me. They got me on that one. I was trying to pull a little fast one on them there. But they did a good job, and they crushed it. All right, let's run this back here so I'm not... Okay, now we can... Oh, I got the power off. Hold on, I need some actual power over here. There we go. Okay. This is why we get up above it. We can watch the plant. We can watch the presents coming out. Now we have infinite presents, everybody. Another thing we could do is we could tie this one up here. Instead of doing this, we could do our standard split here. We do this. Then it evenly feeds this one into here, that one into there, this one over here. And then this is going to half split it over here and run it to the next box. And this one, same thing. Come on. Take it out. Ugh. Give it a minute. There we go. Again, I might have to reset the server if that's going to really cause a lot of lag for people to build. That's too close. Too close there. Let's try that. Ah, now that's too much of an angle. No worries. Take that out. Let's properly line it up. All right, now we're looking good. Into there. Over to here. Come on. Freaky lag. There we go. And remember, this is still experimental, everybody. So you're going to have issues, right? You're going to have issues. It's actually early access experimental unstable version. Just like 7 Days to Die. So don't be complaining if you have trouble. You play early access games, don't be complaining that it's not finished. That's what they're doing. They're trying to finish it. Now, what's going to happen is this Christmas tree is non-stop going to keep putting these presents in here. And one present's going to go that way until this backlogs, and then eventually it'll go this way. Now, what we want to do is produce a lot of presents, right? Or, I mean, we want to generate a lot of presents. So at this point, what we want to do is we want to produce the things that allow us to make these trees. So we want to produce our bulbs. We want to produce our presents, or what? We want to produce our bulbs. Wait, produce our presents to tree limbs, our presents to bulbs along the way. There we go. So we're going to go ahead and bring this in, and we're going to start with our very first thing here. And again, we'll close all this up for right now. We'll go in and out here sometimes. So we need Christmas branches, right? So let's start with Christmas branches on that left side over there. And then we're going to go ahead and fill this up with those Christmas branches. On this side, we're going to go ahead and use the bows. So branches and bows right over there. And we're going to go ahead and just start this up like this. Now it's going to start making branches and bows. Now why do we need to make branches and bows? Because to make this, we still eventually need to make the gold ones over here somewhere. In this other side over here, smelting way over here. We need to make the white ones and the gold ones. So if we go ahead and grab another things here, we'll just set over here, and I'm making a huge mess over here. Gold ones, so we're going to need the red ones and copper ingots now. And so we'll get this over here, and you're like, well, Kismet, how'd you get the red ones before? I got them out of the advent calendar, by the way. That's how we got those going. So now we're going to need red ones over here. What does it need over here? Blue ones. So we got to get the red ones over to this right here. So we're going to go ahead and divert this last one. We're going to make this one the red one instead of being the blue one. And then we're going to go ahead and feed it back. Again, this is all logistics. This is why this game is so awesome. because it's really fun to figure out all of these logistics of running this, there, and that. Again, you don't want to do it like this, everybody. This is what's called willy-nilly, where you're just like, yeah, I'll just throw it in there, throw it in there, throw it in there. Eventually, you do that in the beginning. It's a lot of fun to just do it in the beginning, just to run it, however, from here, there, and everywhere. But later on, you want to get into the more kind of adding a bit of style to it, adding a bit of running it all in perfect. We'll come back and we'll revamp it all, usually. All right, and then we'll run this right over there. Okay, so now the red one is going to where the red one needs to go. These two blue ones over here are going with... Which one? I forget. Which one goes slower? I think the red one goes slower. Yes, it's the red one goes slower. So here, we're going to take this one out here, too. Just do the blue one separate. Get the red one in this one. There we go. And we'll do some other crazy stuff here. Like this. We'll run it that way. We're going to do a merger here. We're making some spaghetti over here. So there we go. And that's going to output the gold one. Now the gold one we can go ahead and run from over here. And we can run it up here. Because at this point, you're just going to be manually making those trees. You can automate those eventually. At least automate making a lot of that stuff. But we're going to go ahead and keep this going right here. And then we're going to run that over there. Now, the problem is right now, I do not have enough presence to make this happen, right? There's just not enough presence coming out from here at 15 per minute to make all of this stuff. And that's why you go ahead and supplement it by putting your own in there and watch it go. That's cool. Oh, it's going a little slow, too, because it should be feeding, it should be filling the entire, it should have emptied that entire thing out. It's just lagging. There we go. Again, it's lagging because I kicked that in there and it's taking a while. But there it goes. Now it's really feeding. This should be feeding on the top here. I don't know why it's not feeding across the top. Let's take this out. Maybe I'm just not seeing it feed. But it should be splitting that output between the two of them. There it goes. Splitting that there. And now it should be splitting some of that out of there. Unless this is just coming out so fast that it's not doing the top part. Which I don't like. You know what? Oh, there it went. There it went. No, okay. Just it's got to backlog a little bit before it starts to go. It should work. You should be able to chain this. But your input has to surpass the input of what's in there, so it does overflow. That's basically the system I just made here. 3 overflows that do that thing, right? Now again, over here we're doing blue. We're doing 2 reds. We just made a big old complex system here, or at least semi-complex system of a whole bunch of different stuff. Now, we need our copper ignits. Now, our copper ignits are over here somewhere. We're going to go for a little free-falling. Whee! Right down here, we're making some copper. Now our ignits are coming in here, and look at this beautiful, beautiful site right here, everybody. Massive amount of copper. And see, look, they're using the even split method instead of using overflow. Now, in the beginning, I used what's called the even split method. I definitely use that, but in the long run, because it's more space efficient, I'll use an overflow method where it fills up one of... Oh, my space. It fills up one of them, and then it fills up the next one, and so on and so forth. But whatever you feel like doing, you go right ahead, come in the server, and go ahead and find a node. You make that your node, and you put your name on it with a sign if you want, and let us know what you're working on, and come in and help us out. Just don't unlock all the Christmas stuff, because I like to do that on stream. I'm going to be doing that every week. Coming in, upgrading and upgrading. But once I have all the stuff in, you can double this up and triple this up and keep adding more trees and adding more trees. Just don't unlock anything else. Right here. Okay, so we got that going. We got our copper. That's what we're coming to do. We got to get our copper ignits right here. Now again, I could run the copper ignits up here, and I think I just might. Let's just do something crazy. Well, actually, let's do this. Even better. Let's get our walls over here. And we are going to make a big mess. Where's our feed walls? Conveyor walls right here. Boom. Well, I'll bring it up a little bit. I'll run one right there. Now again, we got the factor of time, right? So we want to use that factor of time to let this stuff run on its own. So even if it's only producing 15 per minute, over time, it will make a tremendous amount of this stuff because it'll just keep running and running. Even when no one's on the server, it'll still keep running. So we got to remember that right is iron and left is our other stuff. Now I'm going to hang off the side here and do some crazy stuff. Now that I've already established the direction in which the belts are going, I'm pretty good to just go like this. And then go, oh, at least attempt to go like this. Awkward. There we go. All the way down. Like that. And then down we go. And then run that. Oh, all the way down. Ooh, get back over here. I almost fell. It's okay. You can actually stop yourself from falling to death, everybody. It's because you can just press the space bar, and it's like spins the fans, so you don't fall all the way to your death. But it still does scare the heck out of you when you start to fall like that. All right, where's those belts? All right, right here. All the way down. Right here. All the way down. Okay, now, I got to get the raw ore from over there. I got to get these ingots from over here. Now, what I'm going to do is probably tap the main line. You see there's a main line coming up there. So we'll go ahead and just split some of this off. Again, I'm like messing with everybody's production over here. But hey, we're just for Christmas. It's just for funsies. You can always come back and take it out later. And then we're going to run this here. Oh, that is way too far. That is way too far over there. Okay. We're going to try to run this from here over there. You can see that's too far. The line only goes so far. So we're going to need to have something over here to run it to. Let's say here. And we are on zoop mode. Zoop. If you didn't know, you can zoop these too. Because that's freaking awesome. Right there. Ah, and I'm out of aluminum. Always something, everybody. Always something I'm out of. Something I have to go pick up. Something I have to grab. Even though I put a bunch of it in my inventory is always full of the stuff that I don't need in the moment in which I need it. Always something. Again, let's offload some of this stuff I'm not using right now. Let's do it. No, not using that. Not using this. Don't do this. No, no, no. Get off my character. Now, one of the fun things that I like to do, everybody, is build what's known as a mega sorter. Now, the mega sorter is great because it'll go along, and if you have a bunch of stuff on you, you just throw it in the box, and it automatically takes it and puts it in the appropriate box, which is super cool. The only problem is if you do it too much, it will actually block the line and make the line backlog and slow down the entire production. So it's great when it functions well. It's really usually best to do it separate from your other main lines that are coming in, which is cool. And I'll do that eventually, maybe, or maybe my crew will work on that, one or the other. But for right now, we want to go ahead and get, oh, we're getting more. Drop that stuff off, and we're getting more of these. Now, let's see if we have enough that are coming all the way down here. Where is it? Right here, all the way to the bottom? Yes, oh my gosh, we got 20 boxes of that. Look, this, all the way up. All of those are full, everybody. For this box at the bottom to have some in them, that means that all these ones up above are full. That's awesome. I think that's amazing. And that only really is a factor of using the server, because the server will run 24/7. I mean, you could use your machine, too, and let your machine run 24/7. I'm not recommended. I don't recommend that. I recommend you go get a server from Nitrado right over here. You follow that link. Get 25% off, and GG, you're ready to go. Just like me. Look at this GG. Look at this GG action right here. Now, what I want to see is this going up here. Now, we are lagging like crazy. Because I can see that the belt is lagging. I can see that the lines are lagging. I can see that it's not going up the thing. But it looks like it's going. It's just not redrawing it. Just doesn't seem to be redrawing it. All right, let's go up there and let's see if it's ending up at the top. faster for me to go down to the hypertube than it is for me to go up. Okay, now while we're going up to the top here, let's do a battle. To battle! Now, sometimes I do get focused, everybody. I appreciate your patience there when I'm trying to finish that thing or whatever it is, try to get it done. I appreciate it. I'm still getting the bit where the stream stops for a second or 5, just me. I don't know. Smooth for Flux. Flux says it's smooth. You might want to refresh the stream. Refreshing the stream could help you. All right. Where was I going? What was I doing? I was seeing if those ignits are coming up here. That's what I was doing. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They're coming into the box. All right. Awesome. Let's see how we're doing on this battle over here. Let's go. Blow it up. Now, I got actually stream readers over here on my other monitor over there. On my other monitor. That's why I look off to the side here so I can watch the battle. Let's see how we doing. We converted some of those ramps over to our side because our rogues went over there and got them. Man, these guys are tough. Look at all that damage they've taken. All right, convert those towers over, and we got to win. Oh, somebody died right at the end. All right, over the captain's chest, scratch some rewards. Let's see, Subi Chow walking away with some loot, and Rincano coming in MVP with 1 unit. Wow, 11 assists and 3 kills. Nice job. That must have been an epic or something. Pretty epically done. All right, let's go ahead and try a 4 skull here. And again, I'm going to go ahead and bring in my bomber. I'm going to say right here. Let's try that. And also, thank you to Ro. Sorry I was so focused there, Ro. Thank you very much for the host. Appreciate that big time. Appreciate you coming in, showing some love to the stream. All right, everybody. Now, this is what I want to see, that the ignits are feeding in there automatically, and those will just continuously run. Now, I got to get the other one over here, which is our iron ignits, and those are going to the correct ones. Let's just double check. The first one should be... the lag is real, bro. That lag. All right, yes, iron ignis. Okay. That is correct. So we're not really seeing it at true pace because we're getting so much going on. I feel like this tower is massively lagging us out. Maybe ease up on the tower a little bit, everybody. Now, again, if it gets too laggy, I will restart the entire server so everybody can play without having to, wait. And because, like, right now, I can't see if... Because this should be feeding these at a much faster rate. I should be able to see these feeding. And that's important stuff to see whether your stuff is running properly or not. And I'm going over this way. And I need to get this one over here going in the other direction. So we'll go ahead and say... further, or yeah, I should have had that one on the other side, and I could have brought it from that way. But whatever, we'll do it this way. We'll do it this way. He's got his trains going through there. I don't want to interfere with his trains. So let's go ahead and bring this down some more. Oh, it's right in my road. I don't want to do that. I don't want you to be blocking my road. All right, let's go down here. See, maybe we could do some little hanging stuff over here. Yeah, that sounds fun. Yeah, let's do that. So he's got this platform here. What I mean by hanging is hanging conveyor walls. Is what I could do is try to put this underneath here. So I'm going to do something like that. Now, I want to make sure I'm not interfering with his train, which I'm not, luckily. And then what I'm going to do is connect this over here. Just do it at the top. Take this out. These are just going to be plates. And then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm just kind of reutilizing something that we already have built to make this go. And then again, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again, I hope he doesn't mind me tapping into his thing here. I don't know. He might take this out. He might add it in. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we're also learning more stuff about the about using a server, about how to to how to work efficiently together so it doesn't cause lag for everybody else in the server. And again, that's what this playthrough is all about. Learning a bunch of ways of working together while we're playing through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we are just past where I usually have my stuff. So let's go down here. I can see we have that coming out right there. Let's go over here. Now, these are not being diverted. Oh, that's a problem. That's a problem because they're not being diverted into here. So I'm actually going to bypass this one. I'm going to run that over here. You know what? Let's just make a box here. That's what we'll do. Let's just make a box and run everything into the box so we can get this figured out. So we'll go ahead and put a merger right down there. And then we'll go ahead and split this. And we still wanted to make our plates and stuff. Splitter here. Still want this to go into there and make our plates. If we run out of plates, which I seriously doubt. We have 20 boxes of plates right now. But we also want it to go over here to go into there. And then we want to bring this one to a splitter as well. Like that. This one in here. That in there. And then lift this up above here. Go, let's say there. Ah, nope. Clipping. No clipping. Nope. Okay, there we go. Now it's gonna, any of that overflow that's not making our plates will also circle back. And the same thing over here, except for there's no gap between our production. So that sucks. That's going to make that really hard to do. So I kind of feel like I might just take part of this production out for now. I'm going to try anyway, but man, am I lagging like crazy. I just merged these two together and just send it over here, and we'll deal with all that later on. Just put it like that. This to here. Here, and then it still will make some. This is actually making plates. The other one's making rods. So it'll still make some plates over there if we need plates. We don't need that many. But I do need a lot of these. So we're going to go ahead and run those in there as well. And now we have those two just making these 4 way up there. Now, all we got to do is connect this here, and GG, we done. Let's go ahead and bring this down. Right up here. I think I got a text message from somebody. I'll have to check that. Run it like that. Run this back across there. Run this into there. Now these should go zip up there and across the thing. All right, now we talking. Let's go take a look. Yeah, there they go. Now how can I fly over here? Because there's no power poles. There's nothing on either side. And you're like, well, Kismet, I don't see the power poles. How are you getting power for your little hover thing from the railroad track? The railroad track actually provides you power as well. So, all right, so we got that now. All of that is in line. We no longer have to worry about, you know, going in and manually putting stuff in the box. You want to use that time factor, even if it's going slow. You want to use that time factor that'll let it run and run. And that's why I suggest go to my buddies, get your own Nitrado server, and let that sucker run 24/7 on your next playthrough with your friends, or you can come and join us on our server, either way. But I highly recommend use my code Kismet, get 10% off. You're like, Kismet, what do you get? I'll get nothing. I already got servers. I'm okay. You guys are styling, profiling. You get that 10% off. Saving money is making money. Now, I know I have some requests in here. I'm going to go ahead and do a few of them. We've got a bunch of stuff in there from hours ago. I'm going to go ahead and just give you guys your stuff back for here. It's been a while. It's been a while. I'm just going to give you all your stuff back for that and do it anyway. I'll give you all your points back. Let's go ahead and hydrate. Right there. What happens sometimes it gets down below the thing where I can see it, and I can't see those redemptions down there. I still got to do that streamer pal for Dark Shadow. There's lots of stuff I need to do. All right, let's do a stretch. Look at this. Twitch partner, baby. Wearing my Twitch partner shirt today. Work that shoulder. Darn shoulder. Always hurts all day, every day. Great way to keep yourself awake, though. Be in constant pain all the time. Now, unless you don't want to be awake, then not so good. All right, so now all of that stuff is fed and ready to rock. We got that going. It's to make it a little by little by little. We go over here, we check and see how many we got. We got a little of this, we got a little of that. Over here, this is certainly not backlogged. Over here, woo, got a lot of those, nice. And then over here, how are we looking? All right, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Okay, nice. Now, again, what do we need? We need to make more trees. So we need more presents. And we need more, right now we need gold ones more than we need silver ones. We have enough of our tree branches. So let's go ahead and just turn our tree branches off. Now what will happen is it'll start to backlog those presents until it fills this up because it's on standby. Usually, I wonder if it actually, fills those up otherwise. Hold on, let's put these back in here. And see if it, yeah, it does. It does backlog it and doesn't fill it up in the machine if the power's off. So that's cool. So it'll backlog it now. The 15 will divert over here and focus more on the bows. Now, do I have enough bows right now? What do I even need bows for? What am I producing? I don't even need bows. Turn those bows off. Bows off. All right. Now we're going to get more over here into these. Now, another thing I can do, everybody, if I have a bunch in here, I can just move it over here and just make it run a bit faster by putting it in this one. Again, we don't have any more presents there. This one's cranking out bows too. Now, why do I have that on bows? I have no idea. What are we doing over here? This is bows too. So let's turn those bows off. Too many bows. Bows off. All right. Over here. Ornaments. Waiting on presents, right? So now that we have all this turned off, the presents aren't going to go here anymore. They're going to backlog, and then eventually go over there. Now, I don't think you can overclock these trees, though I don't think I've ever tried. I didn't even think about it until just now. I don't think you can even access the tree's production. It just automatically produces it. Yep, still going through. Okay. Now I feel like, again, it's lagging out. We're not seeing the actual speed of that. Now, there's some in here left over. Our smart move is to go in here and grab these out. Right here. Out of the ones that are currently not being used. And put them in the ones that we need them to be in. Right here. Boom. Bypass. Now, those are going to flood into there. And get those made so we can make more ornaments and whatnot. So, again, we need 40 of the white ones. So, man, the white production one really needs to get to that next level. That is for sure. So, let's see. So, we need more red ones. So, we need to overclock that red one a bit. Got any more over here? Maybe over here. But just take some. Nope. And, yep, right there. All right. Take these out. Not being used. Now, again, normally you just want to get more and more of them. Or you can just make more of them. That's always a great way of doing it. Do we overclock this? Oh, we didn't even overclock the thing. Hold on. Let's start with that. Let's overclock that, so that's going faster. And then we want to go ahead and overclock the red here, so that's going faster. Or are we not using this one? Oh, I think we're using it all now. Overclocking. Yes, so we're overclocking the two machines. And then these producers here. So we got the red ones going. Oh, I got some on me too. So let's go ahead and put these red ones on me into there because it's going to go at 25 per minute. So that's going to speed that up and should make some faster amount of gold ones. All right, there we go. Gold and white ones. We still need a bunch of each, and we need a bunch of actual gifts. So we'll let that run for a little bit. While we just take a quick little break, and then we'll come back and we'll do a giveaway. Let me catch up on the chat first before I do that. Let's see. Hi, kids. So this is a Christmas mod for Satisfactory, or did they do Christmas update? They do a Christmas event every year, Mara. What they do is they do a thing called Fixmas, which I absolutely love. I wish they would make merch for it, a Fixmas sweater. I want a Fixmas sweater for Christmas, everybody. Can you give me one of those? I told them, I said, when it's funny, they were doing a thing where they actually showed off our factory. They showed off my production board on the thing. I had just missed it, though. They had showed it up. I didn't know they had done it, and I was in the chat. I just missed that part because I was doing a bunch of other stuff. And I said, I want my Fixmas sweater. I'm going to riot. Now, I guess I could go in there and just make a Fixmas sweater. I guess we could go in there and design one and put it in the Buy Fans for Fans site in there. I don't know. Maybe you guys could come up with an awesome Fixmas sweater. I want a Fixmas sweater. I absolutely do. I would wear it, absolutely. Here on stream and around town as well. They should put Fixmas on the front and then have it like it's like a red sweater with little snowflakes on it. And then on the back says Satisfactory. Or on the side, on the sleeves or whatever. I really think that would sell like crazy, man. You see a bazillion of those right now for sure. And it's also really freaking cold right here. It's cold where I'm at. I need a sweater. All right, so that's pumping those out as fast as it can right now. We need some more blue ignits going over here. We need to get those going too. So we got one blue going, and it's overclocked, so it's going kind of as fast as it can go. We got our reds doubled up. And I got a little bit of present there. I feel like those presents are going to run out, and then we're really going to be in trouble. But see, the whole point of what I'm doing right here is to make it where I can put more trees down. So instead of being at 15 presents per minute, it's going to be 30 per minute, and then the 45, and then more, 15 more, 15 more, 15 more, until you have a whole line of those presents, which are then producing a massive amount. And so you want to make the production that makes you have more production, right? So it increases your production. So that's what we're doing right now. We're trying to make it where we can make another tree. And that is, then we make a second tree and a third tree. Now, you have power over creating the actual source node of the rest of the factory, which is amazing. That's something you can't do in any other production line here in Satisfactory other than during the Fixmas event here, where you can actually put the trees down and they produce presents, and then you got 30, 60, 90, so on and so forth, until you have thousands of them being produced. How do you enter the battles? Here's what you do. You follow that link right there. You go in and sign up for Stream Raiders, and then you go ahead. There's an option for searching for your captain. Your captain is me, Kismet, K-I-S-M-E-T. You search my name. You go ahead and get access to the battle board, and that will allow you to go ahead and do that in your web browser, whether you're on mobile, on desktop, Android, iOS, doesn't matter. You're on laptop, desktop, doesn't matter. Everybody can come and join us and play some Stream Raiders with us as well. Now, we got another 13 minutes until we're ready for our battle. Now, we're going to let this run for a little while over here while we wait for about 30 more of those. Holy moly, that's going to take a while. That is going to take a while. Oh, no, we got their gold ones going. Oh, our gold ones are... Well, hey, I stand corrected, everybody. Hold on. We're actually almost there. Hold on. Maybe we should wait. We should wait for... Man, I upped that production well. That worked out perfect. That was a good balance right there. All right, well, never mind. All right, let's go and grab some more presents. Let's see if we can grab 100 of them out of here. Now, I'm going to scalp all the presents back out of here. The reason why is so I don't have to go collect them wherever they're at. These are not presents here. This one here, 37. Oh, God, we need 100. We don't have enough. Okay, here's what you do. Here's how you fix this. You stop this right there. You stop that connection, and you let it backlog right here. So we got to let that backlog to about 30. But also what I could do is I could look around. I thought I saw some around here somewhere. Oh, there's some over there. What I can do is I can just run around and pick them up while I'm waiting for it to backlog. So now I'm doubling up on what I'm doing. Now, I forget how many they give them per present. 20. 20 per present. So not going to take that long. Again, normally you can see these fall from the sky. I feel like because the server has a bit of lag and we're doing all this massive building over there with windows, which is probably, I mean, it looks cool, but probably not your best idea to build it with windows. And the reason why is you can see through the windows, and thus it's got to calculate a lot more, and thus brings your redraw speed way down. It looks pretty, but when it comes to keeping your frames up, not your best idea in the long run. Oh, speaking of presents falling from the sky, there they are. Boom. Hey, that's a 10 one there. What do we got? 72. Any presents down there? There's got to be more presents around here somewhere. Hello, presents. Oh, there's one over there. Oh, God. I fell to my death. Let's go look down here since now we're falling this way. There's one. Over here at the battery backup. See, this is battery backup here. Oh, 20 in that one. All right, we need one more. Well, there's not one just laying around here. That last one's always the hardest one. Well, we know where one's at. Let's head over this way. Go back up there and see if we can get that one from up above. And then we'll take a break. It's always like, I'm about to take a break, and then just like that one more thing you want to do. Hey, Casper, thank you very much for the follow. That one more thing you want to get done in the game, and this is why you play this game for like 20 hours straight, is because you're trying to do that one more thing, and that is what makes it an 11 out of 10. This is my highest rated game. I absolutely love Satisfactory. It is truly phenomenally done. And it's still just in early access, everybody. It's not even released yet. And it's better than some $60 games as well. Now I got to get out where those guys are over there. I should have been bringing power. Hold on. I got to go back. Our light always goes off. Drives me crazy. Let's go tap into some power here and run some power here. They haven't run any power in this direction. Running through the Christmas tree. Now, why am I running power? Well, you'll see here in just a sec. I use my little hovercraft and it ties into the power. And so I can get right out here on the waterfall and still just hover up above here to grab that Christmas gift. All right, perfect. All right, that's what we needed. This is some dangerous work here, everybody. I hope we get hazard pay for this. Because we're doing some dangerous stuff. Now, the cool thing also, I can get on the conveyors. This is how we used to get around in the old days. Whoa! Oh, my God. Oh, God, it lagged out. You see that? How I jumped back again? Oh, that's it lagging out. Oh, that scared me. You get on the conveyors, and the conveyors go really fast. And so the conveyors will just take you wherever you're going. But watch out that they don't fling you over the side like that almost did as well. Okay, let's go ahead and do it one more. Oh, wow, we can make two now. Wow, really? So, oh, I put two on there. Oh, I put two on there. So, oh, actually, I could have made more earlier. I accidentally doubled it on my thing over there. I didn't mean to do that. Well, hey, that's even better. Now we got two of them. And then we'll go ahead and hold down control because they added this awesome thing where it snaps. Oh, wait, it's not snapping now. Let me get down here. No, it's not. There we go. Now that one's snapping. The other one wasn't snapping for some reason. I don't know. And now we're 15, 15, and 15. So now we're really doing some serious production. And then again, we'll put our bypass back in. Over here. That's going to bypass that over there. And then this one will turn back on again. And I don't know why we're making the bows. I guess we could just have this switch over to branches. There we go. And then we'll just turn that one on just to make it go twice as fast. And then over here, what were we making? More bows. And more bows there. Which, again, we don't need. We only need one of those. We don't need the bows. We need the the leaves right now. Well, eventually we'll need the bows on other stuff. But you know what? Let's just make all of these leaves. Let's turn these back on. Now, again, I could make a switch for each and every section and switch it on and off. But I usually find if it's just a couple of them, it's just faster to do it that way. If you got a whole line of them, then you want to use the switch to turn it on and off. All right, so that's now going to produce a whole bunch of branches on that side. And then over here, we're going to produce these ornaments. Now, one of the things I would probably do here is do a direct split right here. And that means that half of it's going to go to this first two, right? So half of it's going to go to these first two, and then the other half is going to go directly over here. So that means that if you say you're producing 30, 15 is going to go to these two ones, which you don't want to make as many, and the other 15 is going to go to the other side, which you want to make a lot more, right? So you want to make a lot more of those and a lot less of this, right? So that's how you can balance it quite well, is by splitting it right up here in the center. Now again, you have these are your origin nodes. So you can just keep scaling that up and scaling that up until you have so many presents flowing out of there that you can really overwhelm your stuff. And then you'll see it start to backlog and all that. And we'll keep that going. Again, we're going to take a break, and then we're going to come back. We're going to do a giveaway. Here, we're really going to take a break this time. I'll let you guys enjoy some of my highlights of my stream, and I'll be back in just a bit. Christmas hat back on. Ready to rock. Welcome, everybody. Took a break there. I went and spent some time with wife and family. Holy mackerel. It's 5 hours straight, everybody. I didn't realize I had been going that long. That's the way Satisfactory is, everybody. 5 hours goes by. It feels like 5 minutes went by, especially I was playing Astroneer and Satisfactory. Woo, man. Let's hydrate a bit. Keep on going over here. Wow, I didn't even log into Discord. This dawned on me. I wasn't even into Discord. There we go. Trying to solve some technical problems earlier, as always. Let me get onto the Discord and send out the word that I'm out here streaming for St. Jude. Let's go. Bam, right there. All right, there we go. Pressing all the buttons, flipping all the switches, doing all the stuff I need to do. Now, while we were on that little bit of break, hopefully it was over here doing its job. We'll find out here in a second. All right, let's do it a little bit. Now we just need some more white branches and some more... oh my god, we got a lot of branches there. Now, oh man, we're rolling in the branches. Branches are good. Alright, so how are we looking over here? So now we should be up to 45, and that should be feeding in there really well. So again, I feel like we got way more than enough branches. So I feel like we might want to split our power connectors here. Right here. Pick one of these up, and we'll have a central power one, let's say here, and then we'll have another one over here like this. We'll take this power out here, and then we'll run it from here. There. Oh, can we not run multiple lines? You know what? I don't think I've ever tried that. Hit the wrong buttons. Not run multiple. Oh, we can't run multiple lines here. Okay, so we have to do a split here. So we'll have to do like this, and then split that this way, that way. There we go. Okay, so this is going to be our main switch. We'll turn the whole thing off. And then this switch over here will turn this side off. Over here. Again, why is this? It says it's got. Oh, I got to turn it back. I got to turn it back on. It'd be helpful. And we're going to call this over here. Fixmas main switch. All right, and we'll turn that on. And then we'll call this the tree branch. thing. So this will be tree branches, tree branch right there, and then we'll turn that off. There we go. And then over on this side, we'll call this bulbs. That on, and then we'll run that there. And now we have two separate parts of the factory. So now if I'm making too many tree branches, which I've got a bazillion of them now, I've got enough for a couple of them. So I've got plenty of tree branches right now, but I need more bulbs. So I need to divert a lot of these presents out of here and over to there. What I'm trying to do is just make more and more Christmas trees as well. And I feel like maybe on these branches, 10 per minute. 10 per minute. Oh, it's got a bunch in there too. See, these are filling up much faster than these ones over here. Yeah. See, that bypass is not working as well as I would hope that it would split it evenly. It's like pulling it all out of the bottom and not splitting it as well as it should. Oh, that's not even hitting the thing. That's not even on the thing. No wonder that's not working. Okay, let's do this proper. Let's do this proper here. We're gonna take this. Oh, let's have a little drink. Let's take this and run this over here to a splitter. Like this. Okay, and this one's gonna come back. That'll go to there. This one will come out of here into there. This one will come out of there and go into there. Okay, there we go. Now we got a proper splitter going. We're to go one on one, one on the other, one on the one on the other. And properly split that. Now, when it starts to backlog, it's going to backlog in there, but the problem is going to backlog into this box. And that we don't want it to do. We want to actually get the bulk of it going this way. Now, another great little trick, everybody, is you can actually have it do 2/3 of it this way by merging this one into there. So now it's going to go 2 this way and 1 that way. Watch as it does that. See, 1 will go that way. 1 will go straight, 1 will go that way, and then merge back and then go over here. So now 2 of them on that side, 1 of them on that side. So we're kind of putting the majority on this other side over here. Now we want to get this going over here. Let's see. This is. Oh wait. No. You know what we need to do? We need to revamp all of this. Hold on. Let's take this out. This is going to come from here into both of these. There we go. That's what we want to do. And we'll take all this out. We'll make this a bit better. Like this. There we go. And that'll go there. This will go ahead and, again, put 2 this way and 1 that way. So 2 will go in that direction to go to this one, and 1 will go to this way. So this one is going to end up with way more than this one over here, which is what we need. And that's going to go into there, do all the things that it needs to do, and eventually end up in this one over here. Now, this one actually doesn't need to be here anymore, because this is just a waste of time, it going into that box. So that one can be taken out. This one run up, maybe turn this way right here, and just run directly from here right there. All right, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. And then this will be the final box here where it runs everything out. Now, let's see what we're waiting on here. Waiting on blue. And over here, probably waiting on red, no doubt. All right, let's got that going again. Okay. So now we have much more presents coming over here on this side. But this is still backlogging over here. Maybe we should just say... we should just tell it, don't put any more over here. And put them all over on that side by removing this bypass here. And if we're going to remove that one, we might as well remove this, we might as well remove this, and just say, screw it, just run it straight through. There we go. Actually, maybe even remove the splitter itself, so we're not wasting time going through the splitter. Like that. I like it. Okay, now it's just going to run a ton of it into there. Okay. Going to run all of it in there. We got a bunch here. Kind of feel like I got an idea. Let's just turn this on here. That's going to run whatever it's got and run that out, and that'll be done. So it's not wasting that stuff sitting there. And that'll just run here. So this is 45. And this is going in at 12. 12. Oh, wow. We do have enough. We have enough for each of those. Wow, okay. So that's 15, 15, and 15. So these are now going at max speed. And actually, we'll probably start to backlog those presents once it fills. All right, cool. And then we also have a bunch of presents on us here, so we can just put that in there and watch it just flow all that right in there nice and quick. Should all be level 5 belts. Yep. And again, the reason why it's not showing properly, everybody, is one, we're on the experimental version. So, I mean, the early access version of it. As well as it's still kind of in the unstable experimental mode. Even though it's on early access, I find a lot of this stuff needs to be fixed so you can see, because normally you would see it flowing out on each and every one of those lines. So there's like a lag there. Now, if I was playing on single player, you wouldn't see that problem. On single player, it does visually look better in the way that it runs. And it's also because of all the massive stuff that we're building, and you have to have the server, you got to pull to the server and all that. So pretty cool. Your stomach hurts so much as I laughed. Well, there you go. Yeah, you enjoyed those highlights. A lot of funny stuff happens up in this tree, especially when I threw that flashbang. And she's like, I got a blind, and she rams the car into the side. Again, we have good times, everybody. Good times. Okay, so we got that going. Now I need a bunch of extra gifts here, and I just put them all into there. I need the gifts to go make more trees. All right, make another tree here. Yay! Okay, and again, we're just gonna make a gigantic line of trees here. Now we're going even faster. Oh, I put it the wrong way. Rotate it the right way. There we go. All right, now producing 15 more. So again, these, whoa, freaks me out every time. Now it's producing 15 more presents. And again, we just keep scaling it up. And scaling it up as we go. The more it produces that stuff, the more presents we can produce. And then the more it produces the thing, and the more, and the more, and the more. Worst thing about having your arm not work right is that when you itch on that side and you can't use this arm to go around the back because my arm doesn't bend back like that enough anymore because I injured my shoulder. That's the worst. Okay, and again, we want to make another tree here. What are we looking at? Oh, that's a giant tree. No, we're not the giant tree. We want the small tree. Okay, so maybe we'll wait for one more tree here, and then we're going to switch over to Fallout 4, get that going on as well. So let's see. How are we looking back here? Is this backlogged? Oh, my goodness. Oh, yes. That's got plenty. It's got plenty of that. Certainly not hurting for that for sure. This looks pretty good. It looks like it's keeping up pretty well. Yeah, it's going as fast as it can go when you're doing one. Now, obviously, you'd want to have, make another one, and another one, and scale up, and then you're making like 400 of them per minute or whatever. Because you can infinitely scale this, you're like, well, wait a minute, Kismet, how can you infinitely scale it? Because the origin node of everything that I'm doing here is producible by me. So I have an infinite amount of trees, really, if you think about it, or, of course, by space. I mean, I'm sure there'd be a point in which we fill every single nook and cranny with trees, and then it would be as many as we can do. But the more trees I put down, the more trees I can make, which means the bigger my input becomes, right? So if I put 4 down, then the 4 is going to let me make 4 more. Then those 8 that I have are going to let me make 16, and 16 is going to go 32, and 32, 64, 128, 256, 512, and so on and so forth. And before you know it, you got like 1,000 trees out here, and they're all just booming those presents down as fast as possible. Now, of course, eventually they're going to reach a point in which they're going to be merging at such a level that's faster than the belt. You want to watch out for that. Now, this belt right here, if we go and look at it, is going to be going at 780. So all we have to do is take 15 and divide it by 780. Hey, Siri, what's 780 divided by 15?
780 divided by 50 is 15.6.
So 15.6, so really 16. And I would just make the 16th one, and then it would backlog the others, and you'd end up with extra over there. That's okay. But basically, 16 of these in a row would fill up this belt, so it would be going non-stop, and you would see no gap between the belt. Now, of course, I don't have the, even if I did have that much going, I don't have enough machines and production going for that. Now, of course, if you are part of my team, you're welcome to come out here and build a little factory right here. Eventually, I might do it next week, and build a factory that has to do with producing more and more of these trees, and then just make a bunch of trees, and we're good. Now, next time I'll probably take all this out of here and then revamp it and then make it more and more. Now, while we're doing that, we also need to keep thinking about unlocking more stuff. Well, okay, or we could just like jump back there with the lag. We need to make more stuff over here so we can unlock this stuff too, which we need 200 of the bulb, the silver, and the gold bulbs. Now, we're already making those, so we already going, okay, we got this going, right? We're already making all of those. Now, the thing is now that we have it perpetually running, right? There's nothing else I need to do. I can walk away from this, and it will just perpetually run and run and run and run. What I really want to do before I walk away, though, is have enough ability for it to feed 10 in here, 10, 10, 10, and 10, right? Or to have this doing something else, like one doing candy canes and one doing bows. Why is that? Because at some point, you're going to need both of those also. So we'll put those like that. Over here, we're going to have it do branches. And so now that I can do that, I can literally just walk away. I can walk away. It'll take a long time for it to do it, but by the time I come back next week, believe me, that's going to be filled with that stuff, and it's going to be doing a lot. So that's actually the goal of what we want to do. But if we were looking at it in terms of input, it'd be 10, 10, so that'd be 20. This would be 15 and 15, 15 and 10. So that's 30, 45. So 15, 15, that's the three that we have right now, 45. Over here, it's 15, 15, and 15. So let's say 3 and then 3 more. So we would need 6 of them. So if I just did 2 more, it would be at its maximum speed anyway. So that's what well, let's just shoot for that. Let's go 2 more. Get that going, and then it's going to be basically running at its most optimum speed for now. And then it'll backlog a ton of these presents because it's going to be producing too many presents. And so I have a ton of extra presents, and then I'll end up with a ton of various bulbs that I'll need in the long run. Now, it'll also backlog eventually I need presents, and in this case, I actually need some of these things over here. And over here. So it'll backlog those presents so I can use them in other parts of my production as well. Let's go over here and grab some out of here because I need some of those. There we go. And we'll make number 6. Oh, are these going the right way? Yes, they are. Good. Boom. Take out this one here. We'll extend that out. Sometimes it doesn't snap. That one it snaps. This one doesn't quite want to snap. Very strange. Whatever. Do what we gotta do. Now you definitely want to look at each one and make sure the presents are coming out and then going this way. Yes. This one? Yes. And yes. Okay. Looking good. That's 6 right there. That's as much as we need. And so we're really getting it going here. Now I got to re-establish my splitter over here. This one is getting fed. That must be a merger, not a splitter. There we go. So again, half it's going to go that way, half... Oh, I did that too close. I got a pull right there. Hold on. Splitter. There. Come on, brain, work for me here. Splitter this way. Merger over here. So now 2's going that way and 1's going this way, because that one uses more than what's being used over here, in theory. I want to make more of those than I want to make of these here in the short run. But it doesn't matter. And eventually, it's going to go at a speed that's faster than the input is. And that's great. And of course, unless I overclock everything. If I overclock everything, then eventually it's going to end up more than all of that. And then this over here is going to here, which probably... And again, we can figure out the numbers exactly if we want. You know what? Let's do this. Wait a minute for that to catch up to what I'm doing. There we go. Let's just fix all of this, because that's going to drive me crazy, because it's not even. Alright, so let's do this. Splitter there. And then, say nice splitter right there. Now you got a nice even splitter there. The problem is you don't have a backlog of presence, which is okay. If you turn that side off, then the presents are going to backlog and stop instead of filling up the box. So backlog and stop, and then run it over here where it's okay to do a backlog because we need more on that side, or we want to focus more on that side. We're just going to let it run like that, let it run like this. Let's see, try to maybe make a couple more. Let's see. This is how you play this game for like 5 hours, everybody. Very quickly, because you're sitting here thinking, oh, one more thing, one more thing, one more thing. All right, that's how it happens. All right, we'll try to make 2 more. 5 hours later, Kismet keeps going 2 more every 5 minutes. All right, we'll do more than enough here is what we're gonna do. Okay, now what can we do while we're waiting for all of this to get way too much going? And again, we could figure out the exact numbers if we wanted to. We could go in and say, okay, this is 10, and that's 10, and this is 30. These 3 are 30. Take 3 of these, run 1 there, 1. You know what? Let's do that while we're waiting. Let's just really make it crazy efficient, right? This one over here, again, it's going to be... gotta be like that. So let's take this. Oh wait, I could have just left that. I could have just left it. Now that I think about it, I could have just took the first part. Hold on. Let's do this. So this is gonna go right to here. Let's take this out. This one over here is the other 10, and this one is a 15. Okay, so let's do this one as the bow, and this one as the cane. There we go. We'll take this out. Take that out. Like this. We're gonna super efficiently make this work. At least for what it is right now, not being overclocked. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is take a splitter, and we'll put it right here. There we go. 10's going to go that way. 10's going to go this way. 10's going to go that way. And then we're going to take these here at the end. And it like that. Too steep. Okay, it's always something. Come on. Always something you got to fuddle with. Okay, let's see. Merger. There. Close enough. And some of them snap and some of them don't. That is strange. Okay, I could have just left this now that I think about it. Okay, so our origin here is 15. 15, 15 is 30. We'll take this out here. So these three are going to go here, and it's going to go 15, 15, and 15, and keep this perpetually, or I mean, it's going to go 30. 15 and 15 together is 30. If you split 30 into a third, it'll be 10, 10, and 10. There we go. That's what I'm trying to say. So these are now efficiently running, and that's as many presents as we need to run into these three. So that's good. Now this next one over here, right here, we'll go ahead and run it separate. In fact, we don't even need to leave it over here. We could just go ahead and grab it once it catches up here. There we go. And just grab it and just literally move it right over here. Just have it as its own separate node. And that one's just going to feed that in at 15 per minute. And there it goes. Okay, so that one's going to do that one. Now here at the end, we need 12.5. So let's say 1, 2, 3. So we're going to need 3, and we're going to need some overflow of that as well. Now what that just told us is, hey, we don't have enough. Right? That we don't have enough to actually make this run. Well, we actually kind of do, but we really don't have 3 of those to do that with. Again, this is why this game is so cool, because of all these logistics that you get to do to make all this work. So let's go check and see if we've got some done over here. Grab those. I need some more branches over here. Get those. Oh, need a bunch more branches. And so these ones over here are going to go. Ah, wire in my way. You're making it awkward, wire. Into there. So there we go. See, so we can just siphon them off or split them off into separate sections to optimize their use. Instead of doing that switchback or submerges and all of that stuff. I find submerges most of the time to be a waste of time. I also find doing exact splits like this to be a waste of time anymore. I usually just run it at the end, let the first one fill, let the second one fill, and then the third one will get the rest of it, and then that one will be running very efficiently. But the other two will be filled the entire time, and those will be running as well. Now there's something going on with this middle one here, so we got to figure out what the dealio is. Most likely that this belt is messed up or something. Let's take that out. Run that in again. And there we go. Now it's working. All right, cool. These are all working. These are all working. Okay. So now just, oh, we already got that. All we need is the tree branches. 7 over here. We need 17 more. This is going to be 10 per minute, so in about a minute we'll have enough, because that's going to be 20 total. And we need one more tree over there to make this happen. Roughly. So that's 30 there. This is 12. Let's call it 12, 24, 25. So yeah, it's down by about... Oh, this one's going slower. So that's actually pretty close. So it doesn't have enough by 2.5. 2.5 it needs. Now I can actually help it out a little bit by taking the presents that I have. We're feeding them in there. Speeding that along a little bit. I'm going to need some Christmas gifts at the end here anyway, so I'm going to take some back out. And there's 10, 7 more. When we come back, there's going to be a crazy ton of all of this, everybody. There's going to be a crazy ton. This is just going to keep pumping and pumping these out for endless days, for a whole week. Kind of feel like I might want to make some more boxes too. Maybe do a little bit of this action. I'll have it go to the top box like that and work its way down. Oh wait, it's blocking now. I can't, I gotta do these first. Do those first. That's gonna go up to here and then out of here and then down into that one. Like this. There we go. Give us something to do while we're waiting. So we're going to backlog all 3 of those boxes with that stuff. Oh, lagging. Wait for it. There we go. Now the trick is we want to see stuff end up in this bottom box. If we don't see it in the bottom box, then something's gone horribly wrong. There we go. And then maybe same thing here. Merger. Well, it's so cool to... Oh, that's too close. It's so cool to float overhead because you can go in and do all this stuff. And again, this why you can play this game endlessly, everybody. That's why it's so fun going back and fixing it up and making it better and making it more efficient and work better as well. That's a little close for that one. We'll do a little trick here. Where we aim it this way. Oh, no. Around this way. Nope. Okay, acting funny. Let's try it that way. Really? Can't get that. That looks like it would go in there. What the heck? Okay. Gonna make me move the boxes, are ya? Do what we gotta do. Gotta move them anywhere. That power pole's in the way. Alright, so I'll move the boxes. Do what I gotta do. Line it up. Give a little extra room. And we'll line this up nicely. Like so. Put that up there. Go in here, out of this one. So this is the opposite of the way we're doing all our other boxes. This one I'm running down into the bottom box. Run out what that is. And we'll run out what this is. Probably want to kind of mix the white ones with the gold ones in there, just so you can kind of see that it's both those things. Like that. And let's go do it here at the end too. We're gonna do it, let's do it right. Box there. Darn boxes. Ah. Can't stand those boxes. Alright. The little boxes you drop when you're overburdened. Ah, now I'm out of resources. We'll go get some more boxes. It's all running while I'm doing this too, so a good thing to keep yourself busy is to be upgrading if you're waiting on stuff too. Now again, I'm preparing for the future here, where it's basically running all that up there. Now we need to look here and make sure this number goes up. Yep, that went to 2. This one at the bottom here, 4 and 5. Five and 4, I guess. Well, that one went to 5. This one. Come on. I feel like it's not refreshing. I have to close it and reopen it. Both of these going. That's just taking a while. Now, because that doesn't require any power, that'll just keep perpetually doing presents forever. And it's what's really cool. You don't have to run power to it or anything. It just will continuously make those. There we go, 6 there. Okay. And then over here, 23 and 10. Let's just take it out and see how it looks. Come on. Alright, saw one go by. Alright, there we go. Okay, so those are off and running. Now we need some presents. Grab some of these out of here. It's lagging. There we go. Oh, if I had just a little more, I could do... Yeah, I need the branches. That's what I need a bunch of right now. I could do even more. So let's go ahead and... Another one of these in here. And sometimes it snaps and sometimes it doesn't. Because it's splitter, not a merger. Close enough. Okay. So that's producing 30. That's producing more than enough presents. Now the presents are going to backlog in this box. Another thing we could do is we could do something like this. Oops, not that. So you see that's what's in there. So you see that's presents in there. And that's eventually it'll, when it backlogs, it'll put more down the side there. You can see that was presents. Alright, so that's going to crank away. Now again, me, I just want to sit here and just like keep on keeping on. But we got other games to play eventually. Over there. Can we get one more in? Maybe one more. One more. Oh, God. We need 20 more of these. And they're going at 10 per minute. So, again, that would be another minute and another minute and another minute. And then it's 9 o'clock at night. And then it's 2 o'clock in the morning. And then it's 4 o'clock in the morning. And then it's 6 o'clock in the morning. And you realize you got to go to work in an hour. Casper and AC, thanks for coming in with the follows. And let me catch up on chat because, man, did I get all involved in that. Again, thanks for the follows, everybody. Appreciate it. Did you ever try Dyson Sphere Program? It's another factory game like this. Yes, I have. Actually, I was sponsored by Dyson Sphere Program. They sent me a code. And I went and played it, and it is awesome. I like that game, too. But I only have so many days in the week to play games. I know. You think as a streamer, I just get to sit here and play games all day long. But there's a whole bunch of stuff behind the stream that you got to do. As well, like processing videos and making stuff and working with sponsors and doing all that blah 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 boring stuff that you guys don't want to watch me do, like video editing for 5 hours in a row where I'm just like moving little things back and forth. Well, maybe you do. I don't know. Some of you, I'm sure, would sit through that. Some of you would sit and watch me just sit here and bang on ore for 5 hours. I know you would. Let's do a battle. To battle! Alrighty, let's fast run you guys in here and see if we can get you guys a win. Let's go. Why wait for this to make me some more tree branches? Oh God, I already got them already. I got them already. All right, well you guys watch that. I'm gonna put another tree down. Put another tree on the Barbie. Now we definitely going to have an overflow of trees, or overflow of presents. Oh, wait a minute. We might be able to unlock something before we go. Don't worry. We're going to be playing all night long, everybody. We got plenty of time to play games. Don't worry. We got plenty of time. Over the captain chats. Give you guys some love right here. Gorex M's walking away with some loot. Oh, he's going to do a giveaway, too. God, I totally forgot that as well. We'll get that going here in just a second. This is how my stream goes, everybody. Just me forgetting stuff the entire time. M's coming in. MVP again. Look at you go. And you got some extra loot, M's. Look at that. Showing everybody how it's done with the 16 assists. And now time for a boss battle. Thanks for being patient on them battles, everybody. Remember, I am doing a bunch of stuff at the same time. I'm going to go ahead and go right there and see what happens. Am I in the zone of this thing? I am. Look at that. Ooh, I'm going to get me a buff. I'm going to get me a buff. If you get close to this, it gives you a random buff when you start. And it could be like a whole bunch of different stuff as well. I can't even remember what it is. It's like damage, defense, range damage, stuff like that. That it's going to randomly get you. So try to be within these little bubbles here. That one or this one to get yourself buff, and then we'll run in there and try to wipe them out. All right, I've been waiting for it to make a few of these candy canes. So I have enough candy canes to go over here and unlock our next little buddy right here, which is a friend. So that's going to unlock, that's going to unlock our friend. It's also going to unlock actual snow. So we're going to go ahead and try to put our friend down. We need actual snow to do that, though. How do we get actual snow? I can't even remember. Let's go see. Snow. Actual snow comes from presents. And the constructor. So, yes, we need to tap into that other... we need to tap into that other one we just did to now make snow. What can we do here? These are all going... I think I'm going to do this one. And we'll just switch this one from branches now to snow. There we go. That's going to 25 per minute, though. So that one now needs more. Now we need another tree. This is how this game goes, everybody. It's wonderful. I actually like... I love all of that. How the progression is just so good. It just spurs you on to do more and more and more and more. Wow, we need a lot more branches. But we can come back and do all that stuff another time. We're going to go ahead and just put these right into there. There we go. When we come back, we'll have all of that stuff ready, and then we can put down the snowman, and we can do all of that. Next week, we'll come back, unlock more of the Covenant or Advent calendar. Not Covenant. Advent calendar. And get all of that going. Like right now, we unlocked a bunch of these, and we got all this various stuff. There we go. And I probably should make another sign here that tells everybody what's up. Large billboard. Think that's big enough, or you think I should make it bigger? Shenanigans. Maybe bigger, right? Please do not unlock Fixmas stuff in, what is that called? In the MAM. Wait for Kismet. Please do not Fixmas. There we go. Spell it right. Please do not unlock Fixmas in MAM. Wait for Kismet. There we go. Perfect. Oh, I should have put a space in there. There we go. Let's select another image here. How about like a other about a warning sign? Warning. Warning. There we go. Please do not unlock Fixmas in MAM. Wait for Kismet. There we go. All right. I think that's pretty obvious enough. Will they do it? I don't know. We'll see if my peeps can work together without bowing to temptation. All right, so I think that's enough. All right, that's enough, everybody. We got the thing, but we need one more tree. Well, we need that one more tree, everybody. We need the one more tree, but that's okay. We'll let this run. Again, we have the factor of time that we can just let this run and run and run. Actually, I can move this out of the way now. It's just blocking me. Let this run and run and run. So we're gonna go ahead and go back out. To my office. We're going to do a giveaway and then switch over to Fallout 4. Let's go. That game is just too fun. It is just too fun, everybody. God, I just want to play it endlessly. Just want to do that one more thing and that one more thing and one more thing. It's too fun, too fun. Really, that's the way with most games that I play. I play only games that I like to play, that spur me on to play more and more and more. That's how I know that I like the game, right? When it really becomes almost an addiction, that you want to keep going and keep going and keep going, and that time goes by like this. Like that was 6 hours, like that, like it was nothing. That's awesome. That's how I like games. All right. So again, that's Satisfactory, everybody. And also earlier, Astroneer. Those are both insta buys for me. I would definitely snatch both those up. Astroneer 10 out of 10. Satisfactory an 11 out of 10. I would snatch those up, or at least put them on your Steam wish list. Or if you want to get Satisfactory, you can also get it on the Epic Game Store if you can't afford it, or just go snatch it up. That's really not that expensive. I think for the price of Astroneer, $30 is a steal. I know I've got 700 hours out of it. So definitely worth it for me. Now, I don't know where it tells you how many hours you've gotten Satisfactory, but it's got to be hundreds of hours easily in Satisfactory on the Epic Game Store. But yeah, let's see, 739 hours in Astroneer. Let's go see how much Satisfactory is. I know it was actually on sale on Steam. Let's see. Clicking on Steam over here. Satisfactory. Oh, that's a steal too. That's $30. $30. That's a steal, bro. I feel like Satisfactory is easily a $60 game. Easy. Easy. Actually, better than some $60 games and some collector editions that I've bought over the years. That actually, that game is worth more than that. I hope they come out with a collector's edition of Satisfactory. That'd be cool. I'll buy that. I'd absolutely buy that for sure. Comes with a Fix-It sweater. Comes with a big doggo. All of that. Kind of like a collector's edition. There you go. Yeah, I just snatched it up. It's $30. And if you can't afford it, here's what you do. Put it on your wish list. And you never know, some kind person might come along. Like someone just gifted me a bunch of games that were on my wish list over there that I'm going to play probably after the beginning of the year. Because I am doing all sorts of crazy stuff up here in the stream, everybody. I am streaming every single day. It's pretty crazy. There we go. I just got a whisper. Oh, that's interesting. I'll have to get back to him on that later. I got stuff to do, everybody. I got stuff to do. What is this? Discord. Discord can bite me. Corporate mentality. Corporate mentality. The problem is Discord is doing like that. Streamlabs is doing. They have that corporate mentality. If you're not already successful, and if we can't leech off of your success, then we don't want to help you. We don't want to support you as a creator. That's that corporate mentality of we're just going to help the top 1%, and all these other people down here, we're not going to help them at all. And I don't like working with companies like that. That's why I like Stream Elements. Stream Elements is awesome. They help you whether you're 10, 15, or 10,000 or 50,000. They have streamers of all levels, and they're there and they have your back no matter what level you are. And hey, those are the type of people I like to partner with. People who help people of all stages. Because, you know, the people that I really appreciate are the people who were there before you were successful. Those are the people you really appreciate. Because you know they're not there for your money. They're not there to leech off your success. They're not fair weather friends. They were there when you needed the help. And then, of course, if it's mutual beneficial, even better. You want it to be mutual beneficial to your partners, always to your people you collaborate with, your sponsors, and all of that stuff. Make sure it's mutually beneficial. Always, always. Is the holiday stuff only experimental? No, it's on. I'm in early release there, early access. It's on both of them. There we go. That's sweet of them. Yes. What's up, Kismet, everybody? Hey, EBB, we're about to get in some Fallout 4. Kiz, did you try out Substance yet? What's that? I don't know what that is. Is that like a substance, or is that like a game, or what? I don't know what that is. You're confusing the old man. All right, let's go ahead and change my game here to Fallout 4. Right here. All right, Fallout 4 is underway. Now, do me a favor, everybody. Look right down there. Put a 1 in the chat, or use your yes emote if you're a subscriber. That I have updated to Fallout 4 down there. I'm going to have people come in. Kismet, this is Fallout 4. That's what I hear. I hear. All right, let's close that giveaway. And let's give away something right here. Now, I want to see some GGs in the chat for whoever wins. Let me go ahead and get that going right there. Get this fired up. I hope everybody's in chat because I don't have to re-roll again. I hate re-rolling. All right, here we go. Now I want to see some serious GGs. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Boom! You're the winner, Mr. Magla, coming in again, using those caps, blowing it up. Congrats, Mr. Magla, on that win. Again, they're your caps, use them when you need them. Blow it up in the chat if you need to. Now, let's see some GGs in the chat, everybody. Flux with the rigged. Flux. That's why we have that command. Rigged. That's too funny. That's not rigged, and no one has power over it except for me. I just press the randomize button in Stream Elements, and it just chooses a winner from who put in tickets. It's totally random. But you can skew it if you put enough caps in there. If you want it bad enough to win, you just keep burning up those caps because you spend all year collecting them. That's why you lurk in my channel, everybody, because now's the time of year to have been saving up those caps all year long. So if you've been lurking in the channel all this time, you're building up tons of caps. I mean, I think that's fair. They spend a lot of time in the stream. For sure. But remember, everybody has a chance to win. We just had somebody come in, been in the stream for 15 minutes earlier, won the giveaway, which is awesome. Earlier in the week. So pretty awesome. Or actually, it was end of last week, early of the day. I'm streaming every day, everybody. All the weeks are running together. You get the idea. Let's give you guys some love. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 caps for you guys right there in the chat. Now, did everybody confirm for me? There we go. Lots of ones, lots of yeses in the chat. We have that Fallout 4 title. Let me go ahead and stop this part of the stream because we're going to transition from Satisfactory to Fallout 4. Let's go. Hey everybody, Kismet here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button right in the center of the screen. Also, check me out live on twitch.tv/Kismet. I'll see you all next time.